progressed. I know some people would love to believe that they were real from the jump, but even they said that they weren't. So I don't know where delusion belongs in every fandom. So I'm not going to criticize or attack people for that. So live your best life. But my delusion or my intrigue with them and shipping them has definitely come with a natural progression, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hold up. Oh my God. Hi. Hello, my babies. Listen. Hi, guys. How are you doing? Thank you. And the one and only hi. Hello. Nikki, it's my birthday. Malika, happy birthday, baby. Don't hate on me for being a Gemini. I'm not going to hate on you for being a Gemini thing. Oh, Breezy, your birthday in 2 days. Shout out to all my Geminis. You know, hey, y'all air signs. I love y'all. But I also low key hate y'all. So it's like a love hate thing, no? You know what I'm saying? But at least I keep it a buck with you. Got the grown folks music on, and you know that. Aloha, aloha. You good? You look blessed and refreshed, and am and are and is, baby. Listen, baby. I weigh 158 pounds. I'm so proud of me. I haven't been under 160 pounds for 10 years. Do you understand me, bitch? What? Get up with it. Yeah, I'm feeling myself. What? I'm feeling myself. What you talking about? What you talking about? Hi, my babies. Why they don't want your comment to come through, Ness? Tell them to stop. That's weird. They being weird. They not letting hate Nikki process is wild. Hi, everyone. How are you guys doing? Aren't you feeling the same? Y'all, I am officially booked, fully booked for Mexico. Y'all want to see Englot in Mexico? Y'all better. Y'all better come see Englot in Mexico because we finna be out there turn the F up. Okay, it's about to be lit. Come. Get your tickets, bro. Hello, Sarah in the Philippines. It's all good. You stay looking good. Thank you, Ness. Thank you, baby. I wish I could go. Just bought a house. I'm broke. I feel you. That was me about 3 years ago. I got you. I did the same thing. I unfortunately, but I'll be there in spirit. You gotta come. That's whack. Hi, Don. How are you doing? That's fine. Well, if you can't meet me in Mexico, how many of y'all going to the European tour? Are y'all gonna do I'm going to London. Girl, we about to be in a recession. That recession y'all voted for. Look at me look at me feel sorry for you. I'm sorry, I was looking for the empathy and the sympathy. I don't have it. I don't locate it. I can't. I'm sorry. This country voted for this shit. I don't feel bad for nothing America's going through right now. What? Yep, said it. Said it. Said it. Said it. Don't feel bad for nothing America's going through. Said it. Don't care. Go argue with the sidewalk. Go argue with the sidewalk. I don't feel bad for nothing this country going through. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. You voted for it. Oh well. Oh well. Because it be the main people complaining about all the financial issues we got going on and all the benefits getting yanked away. They'll be the ones that voted for you know who. Take your L, baby. Take your L. Go sit down. Take your L. So I want to move. I did not vote for that taco. Taco, he hate that taco shit, but why everybody else gotta be Sleepy Joe and Comrade Kamala and he can't be Taco? I love your necklace. Baby, look. Thailand. You see this? Listen, look, it's the Chinese zodiac. Ain't that dope? And my shirt, straight from Thailand. This is a name brand. This is a brand that you can only get in Thailand. I can't remember what's the name of the brand. What's the name of the brand? No Time. That's what it's called. The name of the brand is called No Time, and you can only get it in Thailand. And let me tell you how I got this shirt. So me and Joby, y'all know James, we were walking. It was like our last night. It was after I got my tattoo and everything. We was on our way back to the hotel, and he was getting ready to leave in a couple of hours, and I was going to leave a few hours after him. And we just, we were like walking around just trying to buy like last minute things. And we ended up, hold on, let me pause this real quick because it's like, okay, be quiet. And so we ended up going to, we were just walking the street. We were in the, we were Khaosan Road, right? And we were just walking around Khaosan Road, just exploring it because we hadn't explored it completely and totally the entire time we've been there. So it was like, let's go explore Khaosan Road. So we explored Khaosan Road and we found this like cute little vintage thrift shop. And right outside of it, there was a woman selling shirts. And I was walking by it. I wasn't paying her any mind, to be perfectly honest. And Joby saw it. James saw it. And he was like, oh my God, Nikki. He was like, that's you. Because I love a good cutoff. And he was like, oh my God. He was like, that's you. And I looked at this shirt so y'all can really see it. Like, look at this joint. Right? That's tough. I saw that shirt and I said, yup, sold, got it. Joint was like $2. Like, I don't even know. I think it was like maybe $8 or something. If that, I don't even, I might be over exaggerating that. I know it was less than $10, but it was really, really nice. I was just binge watching your old videos. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Okay. Is there any, is the purple fandom in here? Can I get anybody from the Lingorm fandom to come to the front of the classroom for a second? Just a second. Can I get the Lingorm fandom to come to the front of the classroom for just a second? Got a real quick question for you. Lingorm, y'all here? Cool. Awesome. Okay, so can y'all answer me a question? Can y'all answer me this? So if you know, I have been doing my historian thing and I've been like deep diving into Lingorm and like just getting like, y'all know, just throwing myself completely down the rabbit hole with them, trying to learn their timeline and learn everything, all the significant events that the purple fandom considers to be significant and considers to be like mile markers in their progression and in their relationship. I watched a Lemon interview from April of 2024. And in that interview, Ling was saying that Ling was like, bro, she was like, I ain't never pursued anybody before. I've never flirted first. I never went after anybody. Just basically being like, she never initiated or made the first move, like ever, ever, ever. And I said, okay. And Orm, you know, because this was pretty relatively early on in their interactions in their relationship. And Orm was like, really? And Ling was like, yeah. And then Orm was like, well, how do you think I would do? Basically being like, what do you think my approach would be? You think I would be like, just wait for somebody to approach me, or do you think I would approach? And Ling essentially was like, yeah, so like, I think that you would, in certain situations, basically, she was like, I'm paraphrasing. She was like, but basically, I think you would approach, kind of, like, I think you would be a little bit more initiating type. And Orm was basically like, yeah, if I feel like the other person shows interest in me, then yeah, basically I will make the first move. Like, and then like after that, like Orm was like, I mean, because I've learned about July 15th. Locked in. Y'all know I'm a historian. It's in there. July 15th. That's what y'all call like Jub Kai Day. I probably saying it wrong because I just don't know the terminology. But that's the kiss. I get it. Now, can I kiss you? Yes. Why you being so shy? July 15th. I'm in there. I'm with y'all. But like, so like it was, I feel like Orm led them up to the bus tour in October, Japan, December. And then Ling took over, because what I am seeing is, and this is just y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but it looked like Ling was throwing the bait. Like once Ling heard that, she was like, all right, bet. But then she pulled back a little bit, and I'm not going to say specifically because I don't want to get nobody upset, but I'm going to just say something made her kind of pull back a little bit. But then in October, moving forward, it seemed like Ling started to put the full court press on. And then that's kind of like, it's been kind of like now Ling ever since. It's been Code 41s ever since, just to varying degrees. Does that make sense? Like, do y'all agree? Do y'all feel like in the beginning it was more like Orm initiating and Orm doing it and Orm like really going at, and then now it's like Ling? Or am I getting that wrong? Is that just was it always Ling? Am I misinterpreting, because I'm late to the fandom and everything? Like, I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, again, I'm new. I'm learning. I am not arrogant. I'm not one of the people that's going to come into your fandom and disrespect and be like, oh, I know better than you. Hell the fuck no. I want y'all to teach me, learn me, so I can get the timeline down, so I can be accurate when I do my analysis and my reactions. But like, bro, the crush theory too is like, I thought I was onto something. Turns out no. Apparently that's the conclusion that everybody kind of came to, was that, and this is just a theory, this is only my opinion, and this is just a theory, was that Orm might have been crushing on Ling long before Ling knew, because I heard about something about Orm going to Ling Brothers restaurant and never telling her, and you know what I feel like. And this is just me spitballing. Ling is a princess, rich princess. Orm is a rich princess. What I feel like happened was, I feel like Orm saw Ling at like 15, 16 years old and went to her mommy and said, I want it. But I could be wrong though, because I'm new to this. I'm not true to this yet. I'm just new to this. And so I feel like Orm saw Ling at 16, 15 and said, I want it. I want mommy. That's how I feel. I'm just being honest. I feel like Orm saw her and said, I want mommy. And from there on, it was Maycoy. Why Maycoy been cool with it from the very jump? Child, she was in on it. Like, I feel like, y'all don't feel like she was in on it? I feel like she was in on it. I could be wrong, but I feel like I feel like Ling was unsuspecting, child. Shorty didn't even know. She didn't even know she was in the line. Shorty ain't even know she was in the sights, bruh. Shorty didn't even know she was in the sights. Like, I don't know. And again, I'm new. I'm just trying to figure everything out, but I've done a lot of research, and she has a pull in the industry Just kidding, maybe. LOL. Listen, all I'm saying is Orm says she stood and watched. The interview that Orm said, well, she was like, oh, I just stood and watched her silently back and forth and back and forth. I just watched her walking back and forth. She was just like, I was just so intrigued and she was so beautiful. And I was just back and forth and back and forth. You said she definitely told her mom about Ling, and McCoy was like, I got you. That's all I'm saying, Sting. That's all I'm saying. Like, you got to make it make sense. You got to make it make sense because, like, Orm knew what she was doing, dog. I'm going to leave it at that because I'm working on my rabbit hole. And I promise you this joint is about, I told y'all, I said the rabbit hole I got going for Lingorm right now is Mariana Trench Deep. And that's not a joke. With everything that I took in yesterday, and it was literally stuff I've been watching over the last few months, but yesterday, I went and clept the final exam. If you don't know what that means, if you're not, I don't know if they clep exams in other countries, but in the United States, you can clep an exam. What that means is you don't have to take a course. If you are confident enough in your knowledge on a certain subject, you can just go and take the final exam without having to ever take the course or go into attend any classes. I feel like that's low-key what I did, and that's no disrespect to any Lingorm Purple fans, JKR, that were here from the very, 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 very beginning. I'm just saying, like, me, personally, like, I know how my brain works. In a moment, like I started getting intrigued. And if you following my journey, first of all, let me say this: my journey with Lingorm has been very, very authentic. Can y'all admit that? In the beginning, I was like, oh my God, they're beautiful, they're talented, love The Secret of Us. But I don't think it's like anything going on behind the scenes. That was my honest opinion. Always kept it a buck. Always will keep it a buck. It's the unsolicited truth. If you don't like it, you can get the fuck. But October, something clicked for me. I told y'all, my Roman Empire for Lingorm was that bus tour. It was that bus tour. And when I look back on, now that I have like the full context going all the way back to like the beginning of 2024, when I look at their progression, my interest and intrigue and curiosity aligns with their relationship progression. So in the beginning, they themselves said they were just colleagues. They talked about that. They said, they were like, nah, it wasn't nothing in the beginning. So all y'all that was like, nah, you just don't see it because you a hater. Shut the fuck up. No, I didn't see it because they didn't see it, okay? I see what is real and what I can sense and what intuitively I can, dissect and what analytically I can verify. That's how I do. That's how I analyze things, right? So when I looked at them in the beginning, no, I didn't see it. I saw the chemistry that they had, which was great. I saw that their acting skills were amazing. And I saw that they were two beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous women. Beyond that, I didn't see anything as far as like an outside connection. But when I did start to sense something, y'all saw my interest and my curiosity snowballed. And I was like, I just kept getting a little bit deeper and a little bit deeper, a little bit deeper. And as you know, I'm sitting over this joint like, well, I guess I'm in the purple fandom now. But it was a very natural progression. And it aligns with the way that, in my opinion, this is only my opinion, it aligns with the way that their relationship progressed. I know some people would love to believe that they were real from the jump, but even they said that they weren't. So I don't know where... Delusion belongs in every fandom, so I'm not going to criticize or attack people for that. So live your best life. But my delusion or my intrigue with them and shipping them has definitely come with a natural progression, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about freeing Becky? I don't speak about freeing Becky. Child, I got canceled by that whole fucking I've been canceled by that whole goddamn family because they ain't like the way I handled a certain situation because all I did was believe what the people who were involved in the situation said. So I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I love them and I love what they produce. I love their content. I don't speak on freeing Becky as more than that. I just like what I see, love their interactions. They're sweet. They are authentic to each other. Beyond that, I have no idea. Don't get me the lying. Because every time I speak, I just rather not. That's the one fandom that I was completely turned off by the way that I was, like, I've been canceled by Englot, been canceled by Fayeyoko, been canceled by Lingorm, I've been canceled by everybody except for the Look Me and Sonya camp. So thank y'all, appreciate y'all. Been canceled by, including, and been canceled, Super Mighty Morphin canceled by Free and Becky, the fandom. So I don't speak on, every other fandom has allowed me, we worked it out, so to speak. Free and Becky fans hate me for whatever reason. Don't, like, okay, sorry. This the unsolicited truth. I can't feed delusion. I just I react with authenticity and with truth, and I know I can come across a certain way, but I'm not going to apologize for that. So, you know what I mean? So, what do I think about Emmy Bonnie? I think Emmy Bonnie have a very, very sweet connection, but I think it's sibling. I look at them as a sibling ship. I don't, and that's just my opinion. Again, this is just my opinion. Y'all can cancel me because y'all always do. You can cancel me for this if you want to. I don't care. I think that Emmy Bonnie are very sweet, but I don't see anything beyond just a natural love, like a sisterly love for them. That's just how I feel. Nikki, I'm still here. Freeing Becky diehard, supporting you since March 2023. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. You are a sane shipper. And I think that's what it is, because as much as I ship, and y'all know I'll go to Lulu with y'all, I'll take y'all into the rabbit hole. I do it all the time. But I tell y'all, when I take y'all into the rabbit hole, before I end every single live, even though people who hate on me and have never been in any of my tribunals or war rooms don't think I do, every single time I end a live, I always pull y'all back. And I go, but at the end of the day, we're only speculating, we're only gossiping, and we don't know. The only people who know what's going on are the people who are actually involved. So this is just me. My tribunals and war rooms are literally just me kikiing with my people. You know what I'm saying? Like how you would gossip about celebrities with your friends. The only difference is my friends are internet friends. You know what I'm saying? So I created a space behind a wall where we could do that safely and comfortably. You said Lingorm shifted when? Lingorm shifted for me. You said, hold on, what'd you say? I'm trying to read your shit. It's going so fast. Where'd it go? Oh, no. Where'd the comment go? Oh, man. Well, oh, there it goes, Addie. Lingorm shift started me when Ling jokingly said they starting to have feelings for each other. I feel you. At the calendar event, okay? So if you don't know what Addie's talking about, because if you're not a Lingorm follower, then basically they did a calendar event, and that was earlier this year, or was that last year? Y'all gotta help me with again, I'm still trying to work out the timeline. I think that was earlier this year. That's when y'all saw Orm had that cowboy hat on and everything like that with them super short white shorts on, okay? And Ling was having a nervous breakdown like she always does. And there was a guy filming them, and he was filming them from behind while they were sitting at the table doing the calendar signings. And he was like, why did you put a heart next to Orm's name? Or why is your heart just like Orm's? Ling looked back at my man and was like, oh, because we starting to have feelings for each other. Orm looked at her like, what did you just say? And she was like, and Ling did that little laugh that she does. And then she was like, I'm just rambling. I'm just talking nonsense. Oh, that was last year before Orm graduated? Okay, thank you. That's right, because they talked about the graduation at Orm. They talked about when, if Ling was going to be able to come. And that's when Ling set up. You right, because that's when Ling set up that she wasn't going to be able to come to the graduation the whole time she knew she was. And she was going to pull out the shorts. And she was going to get the biggest bouquet in the floral shop whole time. You right. You right. Whole time. You right. She set that whole joint up. Thank you. She was like, oh, I don't know. I think I'm going to be working type shit. I remember that. Thank you for reminding me. Listen, I took in so much information. Y'all gonna have to help me. But the moment you trigger my thoughts, see, that's what it is. I'm a historian, right? So like I took in so much information yesterday that the moment that you tell me, it'll trigger me and I'll remember like, okay, context wise, like historically, the historical context behind it. So you're absolutely right. Think the problem is when you go pull us up out the rabbit hole, some people let go of the rope. And that's not on me. And see, that's not on me. You right. Because when I do pull y'all out the rabbit hole, some people let go of the rope and choose to stay in the hole. And then they try to run with what I say like it's truth. But I tell people all the time, I don't know. All I'm doing is analyzing and reacting, guys. What's your stance on Englot at the moment? Girl, I see it some more time. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hope you're getting ready, girl, and don't forget the vibe. Check the Bring you around, boy, gotta put you down. But be there before. I mean, but I don't be knowing and stuff, cause I'm a fan and stuff too, so I don't be knowing. I don't be knowing. That ain't none of my business. I think that Englot is Englot. Like Englot say. That's what I think. I think that Englot just Englot. It's none of our business, guys, okay? It's none of our business. I swear, we just be having sessions. That's none of our business, okay? Thank you, Ivante. Thank you, sweetheart. Hi, Nikki. I miss you. Your reaction so much. Kiss from France. Mwah. Same to you, baby. That meeting lasts 24 hours. Look, but that's none of my business. Because you know what? Here's my question, right? This is my question. Okay, I don't know why it's not approving your guys' comments, but it's got me approving so many comments right now. That's wild. Here's the thing. Y'all, we 2 weeks out from the Mexico. We're 2 weeks out from the Mexico and the Brazil fan meets. Y'all, where are the rehearsal videos? Why are we not seeing them together? Like what? They normally be posting stuff. They just what they gonna do? Rehearse the week before? They've been real consistent though. Consistently offline together, consistently online together. But it's none of our business. Because the moment that the fans, start speculating, it's none of my business. I think they're good friends, is what I think. I think that they are really good friends, and that's how I look at them. I think they're really good friends. I think they're really good friends. Ain't no cap, Destiny. What you talking about? Ain't no cap in that. Ain't no cap in my rap. Ain't no cap in my rap. TikTok, y'all missing me off right now, pissing me off right now, trying to talk to my bestie. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut and let it rock. Look. Do you know when you're gonna have that Lingorm rabbit hole? Okay, so I will be live tomorrow for the Look Me Sonia rabbit hole. Depending on how quickly I get to that one, through the Look Me Sonia rabbit hole, I might be able to do a part one on, or I might be able to at least start the part one. Bro, the stuff, I got so much, bro. Like Lingorm, I told y'all, bro, I was feeling like Megamind yesterday after I got done. Like Lingorm, I have so much information right now. And I'm still trying to process all of it. Like, I'm so serious. I'm so serious. Y'all see the way Boss Know What been teasing Englot lately? I know you're going to think it's normal. You're going to think it's like it's how he's been doing regular. You're going to think it ain't nothing different than what he's always done. See, this is why I know y'all not ready for the inner circle. Because I wanted to create another tier higher than Tribunal, but I don't think some of y'all are ready. Because I want to talk to y'all like a real person, like about real shit. And y'all want to be fanciful. And y'all want to just think that it's all like rainbows and butterflies. And people always good and always love each other. And there's no problems ever. And there's no other people involved. And I just can't talk to people like that. Like I need to talk to people who want to talk and have a realistic conversation. And so that's just not anybody that I can. Because a lot of people that claim they are, hell no. As soon as I say what I'm going to say or want to say, they're going to run and be like, oh my God, I knew it. Shit stuff. Oh my God. So I'm not even gonna. Nope. Are you afraid to say it out loud in case you jinx it? No, that's not it. I don't say it out loud because I get canceled. see, y'all people who are just here because of like Fayeyoko or Look Me and Sonya or Lingorm, you don't understand my Englot plight. I love my Englot journey. However, it has been arduous to say the least. You understand me? And I keep stuff to myself now, especially when it comes to Englot. The only person who knows is OG and maybe one other person. But the only other, but OG is like the only person who like, I spitball and run my, you know what I'm saying, off it. I just don't, because people aren't adults. And like y'all want to believe in a ship, and y'all just want to do what shippers do. And I'm a shipper, but I'm also a sane shipper because I'm an adult and I'm mature. And so like I ship, but then there's like boundaries. Like I ship with caution. Like I've taught us and told us, and from the very beginning, I ship with caution. And so like the way I ship is very different from the way other people ship. And if I were to talk to these people, a lot of these people either super young or very inexperienced when it comes to love. And so like, and then it's just like, and I think also like culturally, I think some fans would rather believe in the fallacy than in the facts. And so I just started to like pull myself away from doing those deep dives, because some people prefer the fallacy over the facts. And I'm like, in order for a relationship or a love story to be real, we got to talk about all of it, like the ugly parts. But I realized people don't want to talk about the ugly parts. And when I talked about the ugly parts, I got canceled, and I was told that I was against women, and I was told that I was trying to malign and defame these women's character, and that I was just that everything that I was saying, trolls were using to, like using against these women, even though the trolls existed before I did, because I came into the fandom late. But whatever the case may be, apparently I was the catalyst for all of the damage and all the harm done to them, even though since I stopped doing it, they're still being damaged and harmed. But I digress. Again, like when I started the tribunal, the first time I had my tribunal, the first tribunal, which is why it was like $9.99 instead of $5.99, the first tribunal, and the people who were there to experience it was off the chain, because we went deep and we talked about everything. But again, I couldn't trust the people that I thought, were there. And so they went and leaked shit that I was saying and swore that they knew and started calling my joint a cult and stuff like that. I was like, if y'all understood how much I despise religious organizations, to call me a cult is actually crazy. I think churches are cults. Let me piss off the Christians real quick. I think Christianity is a death cult. So like to say that I am a cult leader or say I had a cult following was crazy to me. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like so now when I still deep dive Englot. I still know a whole lot. I don't say ish. I don't say ish, and I won't. I never will. You'll never get me to talk about Englot out loud again. Not like that. Not like that. Not like that. You said take it as a compliment. Calling me a cult leader, I don't find that as I will not take that as a compliment at all, bro. I don't believe in that shit at all. I hate it. All religions, in my opinion, are cults, but let me piss off every religion. Off every religion right now, because I believe all religions are cults. They're man-made and ain't got nothing to do with God, but I digress. Don't let me get to really pissing people off. I'll give you my gas money to hear my You silly. Oh, you said an insult. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you said yeah, I really piss people off if I start talking about all the things that I really think. But anyway, it feels like Englot are finally both ready to try. All I know about Englot and all I care about Englot is they themselves seem like they're in a great, healthy space. Remember how it used to be when they supposedly weren't seeing each other, and they always said that, like they were good as long as they stayed in contact, but when they would separate, then there would be like this weird awkwardness and adjustment period. I don't know. I don't know if they spent time apart, but we ain't seen, I'm just going to go off of what we seen. We haven't seen them together in a minute. You know what I'm saying? And then they showed up at the Lilo and Stitch joint, and they were Englot. They didn't seem like there was any problem. So, they're just working on their friendship. I told y'all. They're just working on their friendship, y'all. What you talking about? The first cancellation was ridiculous. It was OD racial. Same with your channel issue. We vibe. I don't pull the race card. Never been my thing. I think it's a weak stance. However, I was the first really loud, really popular Black reactor in the Taijio world. And I felt that. I felt that very heavy. I felt that extremely heavy. But shout out to black people for always being the pariah. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's always us. Thank you, Alicia. Appreciate you, sweetheart. Always the bad guy. Even when we're the victim. But honestly, that first test run with the tribunal taught us a lot about this world. It really did, didn't it? Hey, twin, someone on the app scamming people. I got proof. You mean scamming people trying to be me? Oh, baby, that's been going on for the last 2, almost 3 years. If you are on TikTok and somebody with my face and my a close name to my unsolicited truth, I only got one account. If they DM me, you talking about some tarot readings, talking about some they gonna sell you your psychic reading and all that. Y'all already know how I feel about that. I think that's bullshit. Psychics are bullshit. Tarot readings is bullshit. Yep, I said it. Get mad. All the spiritualists gonna be mad at me too about that. You don't know what you talking about. Shut the fuck up. Yes, I do. You talking about some cards and shit. I think all of it's bullshit. Even with numerology, I tell y'all that the way that I look at numerology, it's not a spiritual thing, in my opinion. It's all just about context. You know what I'm saying? It's just like reading science and math. Like, I'm a logical person, so like all of that stuff that I can't prove, I don't really give a fuck about that. Like, I'll dibble and dabble in certain things, but like I don't give credence or credit to none of that stuff. So report that, because you ain't never going out tarot, psychic stuff, bro, whatever. That ain't me. Block that person. I promise you that's not me. I was a victim of that account a year ago. Guys, I'm telling you, it's not. I have said it a million. They were doing it on IG too. They had a fake IG. I'm so sorry you were a victim, sweetheart. You didn't give them your money, did you? Right, I ain't Miss Cleo exactly, Stephanie Tellum's thing. I ain't Miss Cleo. What the hell I look like? I ain't no damn psychic. Like, absolutely not. Who do you think Fi's new partner gonna be? I don't know, but I'm just happy to see. I'll just be happy to see Fi on camera again. You know what I'm saying? Interacting with anybody at this point, because I just miss my baby. I miss my baby, and I can't necessarily. Well, I mean, I can. Shout out to OG for uploading the Patreon, the blank episodes and stuff like that. But like, yeah. You said I figured it out right away. I know my Nikki. I know that's right. Thank you, baby. Sam, I can't wait to see Fi on screen again. Yeah, that's really where I'm at with it. I just really want to see Fi on screen. I don't even care. I don't care who she could be talking to a pineapple for all. Shorty could be talking to a tree or a wall, and I'm sitting there and be mad intrigued, like, and then what happened? Like, you know what I mean? Fi and Heidi would be great. Child, ain't nobody ready for my ovaries. My ovaries wouldn't be able to withstand that. My little sexy evil baby, along with my I don't even know what Fi is. She's just my. She's just my. Fill in the blank. My goddess, my queen, my wife, my greenest flag ever. My, just whatever you want to put. Just put my and then put Fi, you know? And she is that. You said I look good today? Thank you, baby. Why you specify today, though? Like, be looking beat down. Nikki, if you could pick somewhere for Fi to be paired with, who would you pick? Yoko. Don't play with me. I know y'all. I know y'all think I ain't no Fayeyoko fan still. Huh? Y'all still think I ain't no Fayeyoko? Yo the fuck co. How about that? Yo the fuck co. Yoko. Apasra. Yoko. It's always gonna be that. You know what I mean? Like, what you mean? Now you ask me who I don't want to see her on the screen with anybody other than you, but I do want to see her on the screen. So whoever she get on the screen with is gonna be what it is, you know what I'm saying? But who do I want to see her on the screen with? Yoko. Right. You said I'm just saying because she ain't an option. I'm out of options. I'm out of options. I genuinely don't know anyone that I would want to see. I mean, I would like to see her and Fa do stuff, but not in a romantic way, because I just like that chemistry together. They like bros, you know what I'm saying? So I love every time they get together. But like, other than that, I don't got nobody I care about seeing her with, man. F out of here. Nobody. I ain't think there is nobody I'm sitting here thinking like who to pair with Fi aside from Yoko. Like, I ain't thinking about nobody else. Faye and Yoko is like mother and daughter. Sorry. Girl, I'm very concerned about your relationship with your mother. It's giving Oedipus. Okay? I'm very concerned about your relationship with your mother. If you look at a 30-year-old woman and a 23-year-old woman who have a 7-year age gap, well, technically it's like 6.5 years, a 6.5 year age gap. If you look at two women who have a 6.5 year age gap and you see a mother and a daughter, baby girl, or baby boy, I don't know who you are, you're projecting like a mug, bro. You need to go deal with whatever you got going on. And you can block me and call me whatever you want to call me. But at the end of the day, that was a weird ass motherfucking statement, bro. That's weird. You're saying that based on what you saw from blank. That was a fake relationship in a series. And people and actors act in uncomfortable situations all the time. A 16-year age gap was in a script. In real life, it's 6.5 years. And you're being weird. Because you're trying to project what a storyline was into their real life situation. And that's just fucking weird. Meanwhile, Ling and Orm have a larger age gap, but I ain't never seen nobody call them mommy and daughter. Let's talk about it. What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? You're being weird, dog. Fuck out of my life. Fuck out of my life. You're weird. Talking about something, they got a mom, they're a mom and a daughter. Sorry. Don't apologize to me. Apologize to your mama. Because she need to talk to you and y'all need to talk to Jesus. And then all three of y'all need to go talk to a goddamn therapist. Fuck out of here. I got no problem. I mean the looks. Faye and Yoko look like mother and daughter to you? Have you seen Yoko's mom? So Faye looks like Yoko's mom. I'm gonna let you live with everything. I'm gonna let you live with that, cause I'm gonna let you live with that, cause that made sense to you. So I'm gonna let you live with that. It's not their interactions; it's the way they look. So you're saying that Faye looks old enough to be Yoko's mother? Is that what you're saying? How old do I look? How old do I look? Do I look old enough to be Yoko's mother? No, I'm being serious. Let me put myself out there. Do I look old enough to be Yoko's mother? Please, somebody tell me, do I look old enough to be Yoko's mother? Because when I tell you I got years, you said I look old enough to be Yoko's mother. Okay, good. Thank you, Stink. That's all I needed to hear. Because all I needed to know was that you was a troll. Get the fuck off my page for the rest of your motherfucking life. Out of here. That person was a whole fucking troll. Out of here. Out of here. Out of here. The way I still get carded, bitch. The way I still get carded, bitch. You out of your goddamn mind. You out of your goddamn mind, girl. You just got blocked. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Hope you go fall on something sharp, dog. Get out of here, dog. People like that just live to irritate. I don't even think that was them in their profile pic. I didn't even look at their profile pic. But all I know is if you don't look like Faye and you don't look like Yoko and you don't have Faye's money and you don't have Yoko's money and you don't have Faye's success and you don't have Yoko's success, who the fuck are you to speak on who they are and what they deserve and what they look like and how grossed out you are by them? Like, girl, get out of here. Your judgment is wild, bro. Your judgment is wild. And y'all know me, I don't normally block people. How often have I actually blocked somebody in a live? That was just... I could tell that person was just being airy, bro. Telling me that I look old enough to be Yoko's mom is wild. That's wild. Why do people come in your live disrespecting Fayeyoko and Englot like you don't go crazy over them? Because they're stupid. they don't think that I will say something. Or they may be new, because I've never seen that person before. Grr. Grr. Let me stop. Okay, I'm sorry. Grr. Fuck it. Fuck it. Grr. Type shit. Like, what are you? Grr. Somebody was dropped on their head. What's your IQ? Do you even know what an IQ is? Grr. People just need to stop talking shit about these women. I don't understand it. It's so easy to just be kind, isn't it? Like, why find things to... I don't understand what motivates people to, like, find things that are wrong with others. Like, I don't get... Like, what's in you that's broken, insecure, unnourished, uncomforted, and unloved, unaware, that makes you feel like you have the right or the audacity to speak on a whole other human's existence? I know. It's like we gotta be better, guys. Like, we just gotta be better. That's so much energy to be unkind to someone. That's what I agree. I wish we were just more kind. That's all. Peace and love. Give me a timeline cleanse. Throw your favorite couple out real quick. Give me a timeline cleanse. Throw your favorite couple out. Lingorm, Englot, Frame Becky, Look Me Sonia, Emmy Bonnie, Fayeyoko. Throw your favorite couple out there. Period. I see y'all. Come on, throw them. Yes. I see the Fayeyokos. I see the Look Me and Sonias. I see Lingorm. Come on. Okay, I see it. Englot. Okay, I see it. Okay. Hold up. Why is it blocking people from saying fight? That's stupid, bro. Is Juan on here? Why did we look, fire shaking my head, shows. Look. There we go. Boom. View Mem. Okay. Who else we got? Free Becky in the building. Period. Not 5-5. I'm done. Not 5-5. Englot and Lingorm. Okay, y'all, hold on. Let me have a real conversation with y'all without y'all being weird and making it into something stupid. Y'all. Okay, I saw some people trying to be like, oh, they really shipping and actually trying to say that Freen and Charlotte are dating. Y'all are weird and stupid and don't do that. However, I love their friendship chemistry. They are so stinking cute. I just do. I'm sorry, bro. Yes, Addie, there are actually people trying to ship Freen with Charlotte, and I think it's so freaking weird because they have such a sweet friendship. You can see it, bro. Like, they are so freaking sweet with each other, and I love it. I love them. I think they are adorable. And Beck loves Charlotte. I know. Beck just be looking at her like she the big sister she always wanted. She be like, Richie who? She be like, Richie who? They both British and Thai. They're so sweet. And then the way that Charlotte calls her little princess. I can't wait for 4 Elements. Y'all don't understand. I can't wait for 4 Elements to see them like that. Just all the time. They better give us a ton of behind the scenes, especially when we get them crossover episodes. We better get all the behind the scenes, bro. You said Fayeyoko and Nantan and film? Okay, Pluto was my shit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Pluto was really, really good. I bet that little Becky was so shy to talk to Charlotte. She was so pretty. I know. No, it was the fact that Becky... Who was it was it Becky that said that no, it was Fa that said she wanted to pick Becky up, right? Wasn't it Fa that said she wanted to pick Becky? Becky's everybody's baby, bro. Becky is literally everybody's baby, bro. Becky's everybody's baby. Fa saw her and was like, oh my God, I need her. She just wanted to go pick her. She just wanted to pick her up and burp her, bro. Becky is everybody. It's like, bro, that's a whole ass grown woman. Don't matter, bro. Becky is just and she really do though. It's that little smile though, because she just has the sweetest spirit, right? So she's always smiling and she's always just like in the greatest disposition and she's always ready to. But quiet as kept when that fool ass person tried to run up on Freen or did run up on Freen. Beck, that brick came out. That brick came out. Y'all know brick be ready to throw the money, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how them bricks get down, you know what I'm saying? You know how cousins across the pond get down. You throw it, all you gotta do is all they gotta do is smell beer. Just like, it don't got no sip. They just, or the word is there. Or maybe a B. You know what I'm saying? Her name start B-E. That was enough. She was like, what? What? You know what I'm saying? She was ready to throw hands. She was ready to throw hands. I said, go ahead, my little Brit. My little Brit. She was so ready, bruh. I said, all right, then. Y'all better. People, it's funny to me how people be rolling up on them like you ain't seen, like Becky B do be in the gym. Y'all never seen her box? Like Becky being like, Becky fight for fun. No, listen, shut up. Listen, no, you understand that's what that is. Like she fights for fun. That's what she's doing. Like she fights for funsies. She trains to fight for funsies. Y'all keep running up on these people. I don't want it to happen. I genuinely don't want it to happen because I remember how I felt when somebody threw that envelope at Fi and it hit her in her eye. And then this whole situation with Freen. And then that person that like harmed themselves, and I gotta be careful because you know how TikTok is. That person that harmed themselves because they were trying to get Fi's attention. Remember that? That person harmed themselves in the bathroom and was like, I'm not gonna come out until Fi comes. Y'all gonna run up on the wrong person. I'm trying to tell you, y'all gonna run up on the wrong celebrity. And it's like, bro, y'all gotta stop doing that weird ass stuff, bro. Like y'all, a lot of people have got to go see a licensed professional. Like, I'm concerned about the type of people that shipping attracts. I know there's normal people in here like myself and others, who are like balanced and like we ship, but then we pull ourselves back. But like there are people obviously who their life to them is not worth living. And so they live vicariously through other people. And that causes them to be very toxically possessive of these people because it's like they need their favorite celebrities' decisions and choices and lifestyle to align with what they have decided it should in order to maintain their sanity. So when that celebrity does anything that deviates from that, they go completely off their rocker and then they want to harm themselves or that celebrity. And that's really, really weird. That's really, really weird, bro. Like, unaliving or harming yourself for someone who doesn't know you is... I feel for people, man. I think people got to love themselves more. They got to go get some therapy. They got to, just... get a relationship with God, whatever you need to do, bro. Like, you just got to do it, bro. Like, it's weird. If Lingorm were to do a project with another couple, who would you want it to be? Ooh, I feel like Look Me and Sonya. I want Look Me and Sonya. And the reason why I say Look Me and Sonya is because, now, mind you, when Lingorm, and again, Purple Fandom, if you're new here, I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. So this is not an insult. This is just my analysis, okay? When Lingorm did The Secret of Us, it was so sweet and so good. But you could tell they were nervous in their love scenes and in their kisses. They were very ginger. Not to mention Channel 3 is also more of a conservative channel and everything like that. So I get all that. Trust me, I've looked into all the elements that go into all the things, right? But at the same time, I feel like if they worked with a couple like Look Me and Sonya, it might pull them out of their, you know what I'm saying? Like, pull them out their comfort zone, acting wise, and it might make, in a competitive space, right? And it might make them, because I'm hoping that Free and Becky do the same thing with Englot, because y'all know Englot is my bias, but I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. We know how Englot been. Petrichor, their love scenes were amazing, but before that, we come on now, all right? Joints was a little stiff, and we know that, but Petrichor was really, really great. But I feel like, I said even with Petrichor, I feel like we can get more out of Englot. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm very excited because, Freen, mother effing Becky, they don't hold back, just like Look Me and Sonya. So I feel like I'm very excited actually to see how Englot are going to respond to working with Frame Becky. But then I'm also very excited to see how I'm also very excited to see that girl person must have reported me. They've restricted my live, guys. But I'm also very excited to see how Lingorm, if they were to ever get a chance to work with Look Me and Sonya, bro, I feel like that would be so boss. I feel like that would be so freaking boss, bro. Yeah, I think Englot, I think Frame Becky gonna bring a whole lot out of Englot. I agree. I'm glad that person got picked up by the police. Oh yeah, and I saw that person got picked up by the police. Thank you for putting that out there. That person got picked up by the police. The person who accosted Frame, they were picked up by the police. I could imagine the chaos with Orm and Sonya. Ciao. I need Orm and Charlotte. That's what I need. I need to see I need to see that Gemini Sagittarius chaos together. That's what I want to see. Sonya fangirls over a lot over Ling Ling. Girl, and who wouldn't? Child, I would too, shit. I would too. Cause who said she couldn't? Cause who said she could not? Like, have you seen Ling Ling? Child, that's why Orm out there spaced out half the time looking at that girl like, Orm's triangle method on Ling ain't never had it. Bro, she didn't have a chance. Ling is 100% Lotta, bro. They knew what they was doing. Orm, Ling, Lotta. Bro, you don't got to lie to me. You don't got to lie to me, Craig. Why you got to lie, Craig? Why you got to lie? Like, you don't have to lie to me. You don't have to lie to me. Y'all saw how, I will never forget or forgive Lotta for forgiving Earn before she knew the truth. You got to think about what Earn did to Lotta in The Secret of Us. When you think back to how bad that breakup was, bro, I told y'all, that was to this day, I still think that was the worst breakup. That breakup, that was the worst breakup I've ever seen in a Thai GL. I mean that. That shit was gut-wrenching. Even to this day, I've seen the series. I watch it almost every day. And yet, I still get to that scene and I will tear up because the way that Lotta was just screaming for her and the way that Earn was just like, the way she pushed her off for her, bro, like, I was just like, I was a wreck, bro. I was a whole wreck. And still, every once in a while, I still tear up behind that joint, bro. But when you think about like how Lotta, with everything that she said to her, and Lotta didn't know yet. Remember, when Lotta chose, that's what her friends were like, what you doing? She was like, I forgive her. She said, for everything in the past, I forget. They was like, what? Why? She didn't even know yet that her mom had orchestrated all of it. Oh, my bad. If you ain't watched it, then that's the story. But anyway, she didn't even know yet that her mom had orchestrated all that. And then when she did find out, yeah, the Lingorm rabbit hole is definitely coming soon for sure. And then when she did find out, like, she was just like, but she forgave Shorty before. That should tell you how deep her love went. You know what I mean? Like, then they flash back to that scene. Bro, oh no, okay, so I'm glad that we brought this up because, y'all, we gotta talk about Lotta's drinking problem. That was deep. That was deep. I know some people, y'all I don't know how other people like to react, but when I react like I'm watching like real couples type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I like to analyze and stuff like that. And Lotta's drinking problem was OD, bro. Like, no, seriously, like that's why even Tan, her friend, he brought it up when they had that last blowout at the end of at the beginning of episode 5. Remember when they had that blowout in episode 5 and Lotta went to the club and she was with her and she was drinking, bro. First of all, behind the scenes, Orm was literally sitting right there. Did y'all know that? That when Ling was filming that scene where she was crying and drinking in the club, that Orm was like 5 feet from her off screen watching her. Like, Shorty's never beaten the crush allegations. But I thought that it was very interesting how her drinking was like almost like a third character, like a third, you know what I'm saying? Like, because that was her every single time when her and Ern fell out. That was her go-to. And that's why Tom was like, he was like, why you keep doing, he's like, you keep doing this to yourself. Why you doing? He's like, this is so stupid. Why you keep, you know what I mean? Yeah, the behind the scenes are very interesting. Extremely interesting. You know what I'm saying? Extremely interesting. Are you going to react to Safe Zone, same company from Lingorm, I think? I don't know who that is. I'm sorry, baby. Oh, yeah, Safe Zone. Yeah. My Safe Zone. Yeah, I am. Yep. I already reacted to the trailer. That's definitely on the list. Absolutely. Can't wait. Yep. I can't wait for you to give us the show reactions. Yeah. Wait till I feel like, even though I love doing like first reactions with y'all, meaning like I watch the show for the first time with you guys, my analysis are always so much better when I've watched the show myself. For instance, in episode 6, when when Juan and Plang were on the table for that birthday love scene, did y'all see Look Me's tongue on that girl's chest? Or was I the only one that peeped that? Did y'all see her? Diabolical. Diabolical, bruh. The scene when she puts Plang on the table and she's kissing her, she goes on her neck and she gets to about right there. You literally can see, and I literally just caught it for the first time the other day. So I'm not mad at nobody that didn't catch it before, but I caught it for the first time the other day. As many times as I watched that scene, and I saw, and Look Me did like a real quick on Sonya's chest. The reaction is going to be on Patreon. Because that was episode, look at y'all coming, y'all so nasty. Episode 6 of Affair. It was episode 6 of Affair where they was on the table for the birthday scene. She was in her element. She was in something. She was in something. No, she was in heat. She was in her element. She was whatever she was doing. It was a great scene. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I see you on that. Khalees said I'm on that. I see you, baby. I ain't mad at it. She'll be on this thing. She was in there. She was in there. She was in there. Bruh. Oh my God. When Elk remember we was calling that boy Elk? When Elk came up in that joint, I was so mad because I was like, I need to see how that's gonna play out. But don't worry, guys. Harmony's Secret. Are y'all ready for July? Are y'all ready for July? I'm glad I'm going to see my baby's Englot at the end of June. But when I tell y'all, at the end of this month, when I tell y'all the only thing that I'm looking forward to almost as much as seeing Englot perform and seeing him in person, finally, is Lingorm and Look Me Sonya got new series dropping in July. Y'all. I am in there. Damn, it's blocking a whole bunch of comments. Why is it blocking so many comments? Like, stop it, bro. I'm approving all y'all joints, so don't worry about it, y'all. If it won't let you put it out there, don't worry, I got you. Remember when Lingorm and Look Me and Sonya met? I do remember that. I remember when Look Me and Sonya met everybody, bro. Look Me and Sonya met Englot too at the airport, had lunch and everything. That was cute. That was cute or whatever. We're ready, but we're not ready for all those shows coming up. Look, hey, man. They really said double date. Look. Okay. And then Sonya and Charlotte got the nerve to be twins. So, bro. And then, no, No, Sonya and Charlotte got the nerve to be twins. Also, they're both one's half Brit, one's half Dane. Then Ingfa and Look Me got the nerve to both be Aquariuses, and both February Aquariuses at that. I don't know what's going on in Thailand, bruh, but them air signs is snatching shorties up. Listen, no, shut up, listen. Libra, Cancer, Fayeyoko. Listen, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Englot. Listen, Aquarius, Aries, Look Me and Sonya. Listen, Lingorm, Gemini, Taurus. Them air signs is effing shit up, okay? Shout out to the air signs in Thailand, because apparently air is gay. Apparently air signs in Thailand are all gay. All the parents with an air sign in it, looking mighty real these days. You heard what I said, and I didn't stutter. All the pairings with an air sign in it, looking mighty real these days. Looking mighty real these days. I'm still, y'all, come on, Emmy Bonnie, come on, stop. I already told y'all, siblings, come on, stop, relax. 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 If something happens later, then cool. But right now, relax. Relax. But that's also another one, yeah. That's also another pairing too. Yeah, but the air sign, yeah, I feel you. But the air signs is snatching them joints up, bro. The air signs is snatching that joint up. What's your favorite couple? I'm gonna go ahead and let the chat tell you. I'm gonna take a sip right here. Chat gone and who the fuck said Faye May? Now y'all trying to get me canceled. Now y'all trying to get me canceled. Cause baby, it's ing like a lot. It's been that. Never not gonna be that. Englot, baby. You said no, I meant, oh, you meant can I speak about them? Oh, okay. You know what? I'll say this. Faye may have a genuine connection. They do. But I'm not going to give an opinion on what I think about them because I don't watch them, guys. I haven't watched enough clips of them to give a fair analysis. And so I don't think it's right. Thank you, Carrie. Come on, tell them, baby. Everybody know. Everybody knows that my bias is Englot and my obsession is Fayeyoko. And now, I don't even know what to call Lingorm. Like, Lingorm my new. I'm kicking my feet. Lingorm my new. They my new. Look Me and Sonya are my bestie baes. Those my bestie baes. Y'all know how I feel. Those are my. I can't get. I'm in love with how they love each other. It don't need to be nothing but what it is and what they say it is. I'm in love with how they love each other. Like, seriously. You said that's cute, Stink. Lingorm, Lingorm are adorable, bro. They're my new-news right now. They my new-news. Because I'm getting to know them, so I'm new to it. They new to me, so that's my new-new. They my new-news. Yeah, Look Me and Sonya are just... Y'all say Sonya the other day? She was like, why y'all worried about my baby? Everybody was in this... They was in her live talking about some... Where Look Me at? Where Look Me at? Sonya said, why y'all worried about my baby? Why y'all worried about where my baby at? She said... why y'all worried about my baby? Like, why y'all worried about where my baby at? You know? Girl, I didn't realize you were this light-skinned. Was I wearing blackface this whole time? I just I just huh? You didn't know I was this light skinned? Okay, stink. Okay. Okay. I didn't realize I was hiding. I apologize for my dishonesty. I did not realize that I was hiding it. I'll do better. I'll try to present my light-skinnedness more accurately in the future. I am still a Negro, however, through and through. My mom is a black woman, and my papa is a black man, and so I am a Negro. If you were concerned about that part, y'all are wild. It's the this light skin for me. Like, God dang, what you mean, bro? We just getting into the summer, bro. I ain't got my tan yet. That's wild, bro. Is you comparing me to the picture above me? Because that's disrespectful. Are you comparing me to the picture above me? What you comparing me to? Like, what you mean this light skin? Like, that's wild. The summer ain't gonna help. Y'all, I do get dark in this. Shut up. You don't know. I get dark in the summer. What you talking about? That y'all are out of control, bro. Y'all are out of pocket, bro. This is just a little toasted. Just a little toasted. How did I get into Thai GL? Oh my God, I love telling this story, so I'll tell it. So somebody suggested that I watch Gap the series. Your live is flagged for harassment and bullying. Well, I'm the one being bullied. See, I'm the one getting bullied. Y'all don't say those words. We love TikTok. Everybody say we love TikTok and we love Nikki. Say we love TikTok and we love Nikki because TikTok is about to kick us off. Say we love TikTok and we love Nikki. Say it, y'all, because it's being weird. It's saying that y'all bullying me. Don't bully me. It's trying to protect me. So don't bully me. Don't bully me. Okay. So, that y'all just restricted my joint twice, bro. Yeah, we love TikTok. We love TikTok. All right. So anyway, like I was saying, I don't even know what I was saying. What was the question, child? What was the original question? Hold on, I'm trying to find it. I don't know, baby. I can't tell. I remember. Sorry to whoever asked me whatever question I was about to answer. Oh, how you got into Thai GL. Thank you. So the way I got into Thai GLs is actually a really crazy story. Somebody suggested I react to Gap first. And by the time that they made that suggestion, Gap was already like 5 episodes in. And so they sent me episode 5 and they sent me like the little kiss scene. And so I pulled it up, you know what I'm saying? I watched that part. And it was weird to me. It was like awkward, kind of cringe because I just wasn't used to it. I like the little note, that whole little scene was, I obviously I had no context because I just was jumping right into it. And so I was like, nah, I'm not going to watch it. And so then episode 8, right. So then episode 8 came out. When episode 8 came out and I started seeing like clips of like, I said, okay, cool. So let me go back and watch this. So, cause I'm a creep. So I went back and watched, the first episode up until, and I started reacting to it. And as I was reacting to it, on the side, there was a thumbnail and it was the video of Fa and Phi. I did not know them. So Freen and Becky were the first GL couple that I was introduced to, but I didn't recognize, I wasn't into GL type stuff, so I didn't know what Thai GL was. So I was just watching the show because everybody suggested I watch the show. I didn't know that they were actually like a shipped couple outside of the show before that as well. And so Free and Becky weren't the first couple that I shipped, but Gap was the first Thai GL that I watched. But the first Thai GL ship that I got into ended up being Englot. But the way that it happened was, like I said, I saw that thumbnail of Faye and Faye dancing at that Miss Grand party, and when Faye had the pink on and Faye had the checkered the button up on, like the flannel button up with the shades on, you know what I'm saying, the Kanye shades, and they was dancing together. So I saw that, and then I got obsessed with Faye because I was attracted to her feminine energy, obviously, because I'm more masculine leaning, so I was attracted to her feminine energy. And so when I saw Faye, I was like, oh my God. So I started clicking on all these videos of Faye, and then I saw Charlotte. And once I saw Charlotte, I said, oh my God. And then I started seeing Faye and Charlotte, and then I saw Englot. And so then I got into Englot, and I went into the Highway Turtle 2 and PM Variety and Very Much. And if you were a real Englot fan, you know exactly what I'm saying when I say all these names: Very Much, PM Variety, Tiff Sub, freaking Highway Turtle 2. Like that was like my crash course, and I got into them. And I watched all 69 episodes of Highway Turtle 2 in the course of 2 days. Like I didn't sleep. I'm dead ass. I did not sleep. You know what I'm saying? And so that's essentially how we got into it. Now, what's crazy is I felt now Heidi is technically the first Thai woman though that I fell in love with, and everybody knows because when I started watching the show, I saw Heidi and I was like, bruh, and she became my little sexy evil baby. And I didn't even know that she was connected to Charlotte and she was her best friend. I didn't know she was connected to Englot and she was a part of Miss Grand and had even competed against Faye in the finals. I had no knowledge of any of that. I came in late. By the time I came in, Faye was already competing in Miss Grand International, because I watched her final in Miss Grand International. I watched Faye's final at Miss Grand International, and that's when I started getting like deep into it. But yeah, Highway Turtle 2 is a beginner course. If you are new to Englot and you have not watched the first 69 episodes of Highway Turtle 2, do not come to my page because you're going to be lost. You're going to be lost. I just got up to turn the fan on. Go. So yeah, you're going to be lost, bruh. Highway Turtle 2 is that's like pre-K. You know what I mean? You can't even get into kindergarten. You can't even get into kindergarten Englot if you don't go to Highway Turtle 2. Nikki just violated us in 4K. Shut up. Good morning, sweetheart. Good morning, Selah. Selah. That's a pretty name. Is it like Selah or Sila? Did I say it right? Do you watch the series Losing Control? I did not, sweetheart. You gotta watch that if you want to know what Englot is as a whole, for sure. For sure, bro. Is it an hour-long 69 episode? No. No. Some episodes are like super short and some episodes are kind of long. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think any episode, or it might have been one or two that was over like 40 minutes or so. But most of the episodes were like 30 minutes and under, 30-something minutes and under. They weren't super, super long. We're frozen? Are you guys frozen? It's not frozen for me. Oh, okay. I was about to be like, no, don't do that. Okay, we're good. All right. How's the production and acting in Highway Turtle 2? In Highway... It's actually really good. The storyline and the script for Highway Turtle 2. First of all, that's a really catchy name for a Thai GL. And very different, right? I had no idea where it was going when I got into it. But when I got into it, I was like, oh my God, bruh. Like, this shit seems like it's almost like it was written so well, I thought it was real. It was written so well, it felt real. It did. It felt so real. So real that it felt like it was unscripted. It felt like it was just a collage of moments that were pieced together. But it felt like so real. It did. It felt so real. Englot's first official GL was not Show Me Love. It was Highway Turtle. Cause period. Cause period, bitch. Cause period. Highway Turtle is a crazy name for a GL. Highway Turtle? What the fuck does that even mean? Bruh. The level of sarcasm is top tier. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Stinkerbutt. Thank you, Stink. Oh my gosh. Y'all are so silly, bro. Gap was a time. You know what? I still remember the way I felt when I first watched Gap. Cause I had nothing. We had nothing to compare it to. It was out there like an island unto itself, y'all. Gap was so. It was such a moment, wasn't it? It was like no, like it was literally such a moment in history because like I had nothing to compare it to. So like when I got into Gap, I was just like, I didn't think there was gonna be anything better than that. And then I got into Englot in real life, and I was like, oh, well, this is better. In real life, I was like, real life is better. And then I got into Freeing Becky in real life, and I was like, oh, this is better too. And that just kind of like spiraled from there. But it was really just Freeing Becky and Englot for me for a really, really long time. And then I wasn't receptive to any new couples. It was Englot and Freeing Becky, and then it was just like only Englot for a really, really long time. And then Fayeyoko came out of nowhere, knocked me off my rocker, dog. I wasn't ready. You said Gap was how you found me? Yeah, Gap's at the top. Bro, I don't care, and I'm gonna always say this, and you can hate me if you want to, because you might be a member of a different fandom, and I'm not knocking that, because you're supposed to think your fandom is great, you're supposed to think your couple is great, but Freeing Becky, standard bar, blueprint. The point is that everybody got to knock them off the top. That's the point. That's how you know you the it, right? You know you the it when everybody has to work to knock you off the top. Who Freeing Becky competing with? We did it, baby. Shoulder shimmy. We did it, baby. Cause like that ass. You feel me? But you got to be able to respect every fandom for what they did. Freeing Becky set the bar, set the standard, created a blueprint. Englot, stratosphere. Englot wasn't even in a show. And people said, I gotta know them. Imagine being a couple imagine being a couple where your chemistry is so like that they create Englot are the only couple who don't have to audition for their shows. Bitch, they give it to them. They write shows for Englot. They make shows for Englot. Feel me? You see how everybody can exist in a space? Freeing Becky can be the standard and the blueprint. Englot can be as phenomenal and individual and amazing as they are, so much so that people got to create shows for them. Then Fayeyoko came, the ones that everybody said wasn't gonna do shit. Wasn't gonna go nowhere. Boycott it. I don't like it. Next thing you know, where the fuck they come from? They came and took everybody's attention away from them. And it was crazy. Burn fast, burned out, but burned hot. Whole time. Made everybody else step their PUSSY up, if you so to speak. I don't care what you say. Nobody was doing what they was doing publicly, affectionately wise. Nobody was doing what they was doing. Call a spade a spade. Fayeyoko came and said, watch this. They cranked that mug up and broke the knob. Maxed it out and then broke that bitch. And everybody else said, you know what? I see you and I raise you. You see what I'm saying? And then here comes Lingorm. Lingorm. The ones that everybody saw and were like, that's AI. That can't be real. And everybody saw, they probably had, in my opinion, the most natural progression of a Thai GL that I have ever seen. How do I know? Because my interest and my intrigue aligns with the natural progression of their relationship. In the beginning, they were just colleagues. So when I saw them, I said, oh, they're beautiful, they're talented, they got chemistry, but nothing, I don't see anything. But when I started to see, they started to show. And when they started to show, I started to see. So their natural progression, the way that they have connected in a natural way. And bitch, name another Thai couple that got a business and a bird. Bitch, you won't get him. You want name another one with a bird and a business, bitch. Who did it? Oh, let me get deep on y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a little piece of my little. Let me give you a little piece of my little Lingorm rabbit hole real quick. We didn't get a puppy. Hold on. I didn't get a puppy because we ain't got time to raise it. We ain't got time to raise it. Ling, don't you have a dog? Orm, don't you have a dog? But you bought a bird, and Orm said she wanted a dachshund baby. What was the dog on the little thing in The Secret of Us? Did you notice that was a dachshund? Did you notice that the dog on their little cute music box with them on there? Did you notice it was a dachshund? Did you notice? Did you notice? The way they're trying to bring The Secret of Us to life is wild. Oh yeah, not to mention the first couple invited by Dior to Fashion Week. And they were invited as a couple, not as actresses, not as models. They were invited as a couple. Yeah. You see how, that's what I love about me, if I can. And that's what I love about my people, is you see how I can make space for everybody, how I can show how Frame Becky, Englot, Fayeyoko, Lingorm, how they're all great. And don't even get me started on Look Me and Sonya, because I don't care what nobody say. I feel like Look Me and Sonya going to be the first ones that came in real, and then everybody going to find out later. But I digress. Shut up, Nikki. You talking too much. You right. Shut up, Nikki. You talking too much. You right. Shut up, Nikki. You talking too much. You right. Because we ain't never had that before. The way they act, bro, you like, all right, dog. All right, dog. Yeah, all right, dog. Besties, okay. Okay. But I just be talking. Quiet as it's kept. Tell them, Ronnie. Uno, hit us with the Uno reverse. They gonna be the first one that came in real. Been real. Do you know how they even got the gig with Change? Change hit them up and saw how they acted outside. Change literally hit them up and saw their basically was stalking their social media and was like, y'all seem like y'all got something. Look Me was like, I don't know what they saw, but they saw something. You feel me? Literally. And then casted them. They were like, we didn't have to go. They said it. They said all we did was read with each other. They were literally brought in as a couple to act alongside each other. Almost like Sylvie and Mint from My Marvelous Dream Is You. But if that ain't none of my business. That ain't none of my business. Ain't nobody business but mine and my baby. What Rihanna said? along with Chris Brown, with mine and my baby. Sylvie and Matt. But see, I just be talking. I just be talking. I just be talking. What do I know? No, but you be talking right. You said, let me say this, Nikki is the captain of these ships now. Listen, nah, I don't want to take credit because there are people that have been in the trenches with these ships. So I don't like to take credit. Matter of fact, the only ship that I'll take credit for being any kind of captain over is Fayeyoko. And the only reason why I say that is because I was there when everybody said, fuck them and I won't do it. I was there. When everybody said I won't give it a chance, when everybody said it was cringe, when everybody said I just can't do it, when everybody didn't even give him a chance, I was there. So the only ship that I will say that I may have co-captained along with a few other people would be Fayeyoko. I can't claim no other ship than that one. For real, for real. Because nobody was willing to give them a chance. Nobody. I was like for as far as I know, I was the only reactor that initially gave them a chance. Like you said, we was there to speak on it. That's what I'm saying. So that was it. That's good. But Englot first mate, bitch. Freeing Becky deckhand because they Fandom devoted me. Look me and Sonya, first mate. Lingorm. I'm crew, but I'm working up. I'm crew, right? But I'm not kitchen. And I'm working towards, like a little first mate type situation. But I gotta put in the work. I ain't trying to disrespect. I gotta put in the work. Swabby, you got it. But that's how I feel right now. So I'm just working my way up. Not gonna lie, luck of Fayeyoko, not a GL couple, because they will be popping shit for real. Fayeyoko, bruh. We will always wonder what it could have been, but I'm grateful for what we had, because man, for all they had, bro. Imagine that. And it's like that though. It's like that. You know how some some singers, right? A singer can come in and make one song and it can be iconic for the rest of their life and they not be famous or known for any other song. That'd be the one song, you know what I'm saying? But that song could be like the greatest love song ever written, like Bryan Adams, like, you know what I'm saying? And how's the song go? Like My Heart, you know the song I'm talking about. It could be like the greatest love song ever written, but basically the only song that everybody ever knows you for type shit. But then you can have somebody whose discography is prolific, like Michael Jackson, and it's like, damn, he just keep making his type shit. That's what, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Fayeyoko was like our Bryan Adams, where like they may not have lasted long, but baby, they wrote the greatest love song. That was good, Nikki. I like that analogy. Shit, I did that. That was a good ass analogy. I clap for myself. Fuck y'all. I'm sorry, I was in my craze bag. I apologize. Not fuck y'all, because I love y'all. But you know what I'm saying? Like, not no disrespectfully fuck y'all, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? That was good. I like that. I like that a whole lot. You said I actually love your laugh. Thank you, Stink. It's a bit obnoxious, but you know, it's real. Lingorm is my bias, but I love all the ships, and I do my best to support all of them. Let me shout out all my Lingorm people that supported during the Fayeyoko boycott. You know what I'm saying? I know it's still ongoing and stuff like that, but like early on when it was like really high and heavy, I appreciate every single Lingorm fan, Freeing Becky fan, Englot fan. I can't remember if Look Me and Sonya was really popping and doing anything like that. You know what I'm saying? The fandom was, you know, but if you were there and I didn't see you, I'm so sorry. But I appreciate every single fandom that came and undergirded and supported the Fayeyoko fandom, because I was like, bro, nobody wants to see their ship get broken up. And so I really do truly appreciate the way that y'all came in. You know what I'm saying? And I know there was toxic people in some of the fandoms. I'm not, negating that, but I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm only going to focus on the positive. And the positive was I was so proud of how all of us came together. And I really appreciate y'all for the way y'all held us down. Lingorm was really loud, too. Lingorm was really loud. Like, the fandom was really loud for us, and I appreciate that. I don't know how people are only in one fandom. I love all my girlies. Child, the way they keep dropping beautiful women in Thailand, like they making them in a damn factory, idol factory. I'm there. I'm not gonna close myself off to nobody because I'm glad, and I'm so glad that I didn't close myself off to Lingorm. Was like nah. You know what I'm saying? Like type shit. I was just like, bro, I can't see it right now, but I also always applauded their and y'all already know, Secret of Us is one of my top 5 geos of all time. So I always gave them their flowers, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not an unrealistic person. I'm not going to feed fantasies just for like follows and shit like that. Like, that's not me. I waited until I felt a real connection between them. And then that's when I started to actually, show my intrigue and my interest. And it's real. That's how you know I'm not fake. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm just interested in them because they're super popular. Because believe it or not, I went to Thailand and I'm telling you, Lingorm are like the most popular. Lingorm are the most popular Thai geo couple. Englot are the favorite Thai geo couple. Like, that's what I saw. And I'm only speaking from my experience and what other Thai people told me. I'm just being honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So it just was like, it's like there's room for every single last one of these couples, y'all. They are all amazing and all great. And we all got to just appreciate them. I love them all. And I've been canceled by every fandom, like I said, except for Look Me and Sonya. Could y'all just cancel me real quick and so we can get it over with? I ain't did nothing, but can y'all just make something up real quick? I like to get it out the way. I like to get it out the way. That way I ain't got to worry about it. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I like that, Maria. Maria said Lingorm started as a comfort ship for me. Comfort ship for me with no stakes, and then the shift happened. I agree, and I felt that because they did feel safe because you didn't have to worry about drama. You knew it was going to be there and they was going to do what they needed to do because they were very professional with the way that they dealt with each other while still giving the fans what they wanted and stuff like that. And so I feel you on that, but you're right. The shift happened. And I think everybody's shift might be a little different. But like I said, my shift happened in October of last year. That's when I really started to kind of pay more attention to them. But then after, I would say for me, I really, after October, I really started to pay attention to them. But it's been the last 2 months where I've been like, nah, dog, nah. Nah, they different. They are different, bro. Yeah, if I said she's reviewing scripts, yeah, I know we talked about that earlier. Like I said, I'm waiting. I can't wait to see my baby back on screen. Super excited to see her back on screen. Super excited to see her back on screen. Oh, gotta get my horseshoe together, bruh. See, this is why I've been doing my push-ups and doing my... Gotta get that shit together, bro. Ooh, look at that, boy. Hold on, y'all gotta really see that cut. Hold on. About to shit myself, bruh. I'm proud of my body. Women, be proud of your body. Be proud of the effort you put into it. Love on your body. Treat her, or however you identify, treat your body the right way. I talk to my body, and I talk to her as a girl. I use the she pronoun when I talk to her. I kiss her. I love. When I'm in the shower, I love on her. Talk to your body. Talk to your body. Tell your body you love her, and then do all the right things to love her, or however you identify. Like I said, yeah, Lingorm has been on another level of the park couple of months now. I'm not gonna hold you though. That Japan timeline. I'm doing too much. I'm not finna get into the. Y'all gonna have to wait for the deep dive, cause that Japan. This is what I'm gonna say. Japan is to Lingorm what Korea is to Fayeyoko, what Taiwan/Samoa was to Englot, and if you know, you know. 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 What do you think the Petrichor announcement is going to be tomorrow? Oh my God, maybe second season, maybe special episode. I'm thinking maybe special episode. I don't know if they're going to go full second season because Englot got a lot going on, like filming wise. So they might not have time to fit in the whole second season, but maybe we'll get a special episode, like a special wedding episode because, oh my God, they're gay. And I would love it. Your tease, when's the deep dive? The deep dive, I'm thinking, like I said, Look Me and Sonya going to happen tomorrow. And if I got time, depends on how fast I get through the Look Me and Sonya rabbit hole. If I get through the Look Me and Sonya rabbit hole relatively quickly, I might be able to give y'all at least begin to start like maybe like a part 1 of the Lingorm rabbit hole. But Lingorm rabbit hole, bro, I'm taking this shit back to when Orm was like 15. That's why I told you. I said, bro, I'm going all the way back. Like, I'm taking this joint all the way back to when, like, Orm was, like, 15, because Orm really is the start. Based on what I'm theorizing, and this is just my opinion and just my theory, based on my rabbit hole that I'm presenting to you guys, the whole thing started with Orm. And that's all I'm going to say. Stay tapped in. Stay tuned in. Is it Look Me and Sonya rabbit hole going to be on YouTube? Yeah. My rabbit holes are always going to be on YouTube. And then I move them to Patreon. In which city you live, Nikki? Wakanda. I live in Wakanda. Yeah, shout out to Chadwick. What time tomorrow? I don't do times, baby, because I always be breaking my promises, and I just rather not do that. I will be live tomorrow, but beyond that, I can't tell you what time. You're just going to have to tap in, think about. You're going to just tap in. I'm sorry. I should be way more professional with that, but that's just never been my type. You know, it's never been my deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Aquarius. I just go with the vibe. Depending on how my day play out, might be 12, might be 2, might be 3, might be 4, might be 5, might be 6. Shit, I don't know. I'm sorry, baby. Only you coming soon. Yes. And I'm so excited. I like when you do it in the evening like this. You know, I've been thinking about that too. I've been thinking about maybe doing more evening lives. The only reason why I try to do it as early as I do is because y'all got to respect and understand that I be also catering to my people from overseas. And so, like, it's like if I don't do it super early, then I got to do it super late. So at least it's like mid-morning for them. And by that time, normally if it's during the week, y'all going to be knocked out. Y'all going to be asleep. You know what I'm saying? So I be trying to cater to everybody, but it's a little difficult. It's a little difficult. You know what I mean? It's a little difficult. You said, I'm always checking my YouTube to see if you are live. You're not getting my notifications, baby? You're not getting the notifications? Have I reviewed Namtan and film? I think I did. I think I might have done one reaction. Their acting in Pluto was amazing. Are you going to upload the last 2 tribunals? I missed 2 tribunals on Patreon? I thought it was just 1. Yeah, baby, I got you. I'm so sorry, y'all. I thought I had uploaded the last 2 tribunals. I didn't. Or at least I thought I had uploaded the one before the last one. I did upload the... I did. Are you low-key shadow banned because I peeped the notifications don't go off? You know, I've been wondering that because my views have been kind of lower than what they used to be. And I think all of that happened after I lost my channel when it came back. So that's why I'm trying to grind and put out more videos. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. I don't know, baby. Nikki, you think 5 posts with the pick order on IG is intentional or coincidence? Do I think it's a coincidence that 5 has posted Charlotte at 5:20 3 times and that she has posted Charlotte at the number 8 5 times after we have all called it out several times. If you know anything about Fa, you know she sees everything the same way I do. Just don't speak on it. If Fa thought that we were misreading it, she would adjust it. If she wanted us to believe something differently, she would adjust it. Why she been so consistent? And it started with Taiwan. Y'all not ready. See, I wish I could still do deep dives with y'all with Englot, but y'all are too... that was a bad experience for me. Y'all not ready. I'm not. I'll never. It's OG gonna be the only one that's gonna get those deep dives on Englot. Y'all, I would. Ooh, that Taiwan. My Taiwan theory on Englot is off the chain, but y'all will never know. Y'all will never know. You'll never. Oh my God, Taiwan. Jesus, you're the center of my joy. Y'all have no idea. You have no idea. It started in Taiwan. LOL, you seem traumatized. And am. Can you tell us sane folks, baby? How am I supposed to tell who's sane and who ain't? How am I supposed to tell who's sane and who ain't? I thought that the first time everybody in the tribunal was saying, because who would pay $9.99? Who would literally pay to come into a small private group and then turn around and post the information that you guys are privy to? Whole bunch of people, apparently. So I tried to make it exclusive, bro. I want to make it so like only people I choose can be in it. But the only way I would be able to do that is if y'all joined it. If I made another tier, y'all would join it, and then I would have to block and kick people out. And I don't want to do that, because then you're going to be blocked from my whole channel. And what if you still want access to the tribunal? You still want access to the war room, but I just don't want you to have access to, like, you know what I'm saying, the inner circle. So I'm still trying to figure some stuff out, bro. Do you guys know if Yoko is considering scripts for a new series? I feel like that would be a question better directed toward 9-star. I don't know, baby. What about if you made them mods? What you mean, just like make... You mean like just make everybody in there a mod or something? What you mean, baby? What if it was a separate channel? It would have to be a secret channel, though, yeah? Because I have 2 YouTube channels, because my other channel is my podcast channel, which I am bringing back. I haven't abandoned that, so thank you to everybody who's still subscribed. I haven't abandoned that. Like, I'm just, you know, I'm trying to get this channel and some other things to a certain place, and then I can really focus on that, because that's something I really want to give a lot of dedicated time to. Loyalty, oh, look. We at, oh, I saw that. You said the likes was at 44.4. I know that's right. They just hit the 44.6. Thank you to all the likes, guys. I appreciate you guys. I heard you can choose on Discord, but you said you don't like Discord. You know what? I didn't like my first experience with Discord. I didn't, because it became extremely toxic. I wasn't in there. It just got, it ran amok. And that was my bad for not being experienced. If I did it this time, maybe I could do it differently. I don't know. I don't know, guys. But I really wish I could have those conversations. But yeah, Discord was toxic as F. I couldn't say, yeah, bro. Discord was so bad. Wait, what are we doing? I just joined. Have OG help you choose. OG helps me all the time, but me and OG haven't found a platform good enough yet that we can have people on there and trust the people that are on there. Because I only know, I know who I know. I can name the people that I know, and I know who I would let in there. You know what I mean? I'm just leave it at that. When is the Englot concert in Europe? It's in September. I don't believe they've released dates yet. And it's 3 different cities. Barcelona, London, and Paris. We have to find a way, because some new people are not toxic. I know, and I would love for you guys to have that experience too. I promise you guys, once I figure it out, I got you. Orbit said, I'm so lost. Don't be lost, baby. We just talking about, I'm just talking about trying to find a platform where we can really have like, so how we used to have like those really hard, like deep conversations. And I used to deep dive with Englot. I don't do that no more, because I just be trying to protect them and protect everybody else. And it's just like, people just don't know how to respect, a space when it's created for, it's like, bro, we create this space so that we can keep everything that we're doing and saying behind a wall. And y'all be like, nah, bro. Look at my little missing knuckle. Still punch right. Yeah, Discord started funny and that shit went left. Oh, okay. What happened to Patreon? Maybe there. No, there's nothing wrong with Patreon. There's nothing wrong with Patreon. I can't control. I need a space where I want something where I can send an invite. You know what I mean? And so like only the people I invite can be there. El Marie, you gonna be in Mexico, baby? Ellie's gonna be in Mexico. How many of y'all gonna be in Mexico? I actually cannot wait to meet y'all. I would have gone to Brazil, but Brazil was so much further, bro, and so much more expensive. So, and this was for my mom's birthday / Englot. So I'm also gonna be celebrating Mama Truth while we out there. So, I just wanted to make sure that I accommodated her more than anything. And so that's gonna be super exciting. London is also gonna be super exciting. I'm so freaking ready, bro. Did I say something bad? I feel like she be ignoring my comments on every platform. I literally have been reading your comments out this entire live. Don't do that, T. Don't do that. What you mad because I ain't call you by your name? I barely call people's names out when I read their comments. I just read their comments like, you know what the fuck you said. Shout out to my almost B-Day twin Mama True. Shout out to all my cancers. Shout out to all the cancers. My fault, my toasted marshmallow. See, that's why I ain't responding to you right there, because you calling me a toasted marshmallow. But look at me. If anything, I'm toffee. I'm like a graham cracker golden. Look at this, bitch. I'm like a graham cracker. I'm out here built like a Teddy Graham. Like, give me my honey Teddy Graham flavor. Like, are you serious? I'm giving honey Teddy Grahams is what I'm giving. Do you think Look Me and Sonia are dating or will date in the future? I think they are beautiful together. I think that they have a wonderful bond. And since this is TikTok, I just hope, if you was here earlier, you know what I think. But since this is TikTok, I am just happy that they love each other as much as they love each other. Beyond that, I ain't got nothing. Okay, Caramel Frap, my little Teddy Graham. Thank you, Stink. Are you still considering to do the trip with the unsolicited people, Nikki? Oh, baby, don't worry. Don't worry. I got something in the works. Don't worry. Yes, there's going to be like don't worry. Just don't worry. I got things coming, but I'm not going to speak on anything until we got stuff lined up in definitive. But yeah. I want to do something real big. And it's not going to just be for solicitation. It's going to be for anybody who loves Thai GLs, who loves just like, GLs in general. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about February 1st Aquarius? Are you asking me? Thank you, baby. Are you asking me that because I'm a January 30th Aquarius? You know how I feel about February Aquarius. I don't care how close it is to January. If you are a February Aquarius, you are emotional as fuck. I'm hearing group tour travel stuff. Something like it. It's gonna be different though. It's not gonna be just like, oh, we're gonna get together and travel and da-da-da-da. It's gonna when I do it, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be like a whole thing. It's gonna be a shebang. So you feel the same about March, Aries? Too close to that Pisces shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nikki, what's up with the podcast? You did 5 and that was it. No, I know. I'm bringing it back, baby. I am. I'm bringing it back. I was thinking about it. I was just talking about it earlier. I'm actually bringing it back. I'm definitely bringing it back. And don't worry, it won't be like, for what I'm planning, we're talking at least like 2027, because it's going to take a lot of planning and a lot to put into it. And so don't worry. There's nothing wrong with Pisces. I didn't say there was anything wrong with Pisces. I just say you're emotional as fuck if you're closer to the Pisces sign. And y'all, see, that's what's wrong. Look, that's what's wrong with you right there. You're emotional. What's wrong with Pisces? Nobody even said nothing was wrong with you. That's how you interpreted that. That's exactly what y'all be doing. Immediately, I'm the victim. Y'all be so quick to be a victim. I never said anything was wrong with y'all. But now since you brought it up, you love to play victim. Love to play victim. I'm planning to be in Thailand in 2027. I know that's right. What about June, Geminis? Or you could just ask me about Geminis altogether. Although, I have a Gemini in my life who I'm very, very close to. He's a sweetheart, like literally. And as a matter of fact, when I found out he was a Gemini, I didn't believe him because he's a sweetheart. But then he also... He is a sweetheart, but then he also has another side that's like really, really off the chain. So like he is a true Gemini, but his off the chain part isn't toxic towards the people external or the people that he loves outside of him. He's just kind of like, you know, a little bit harmful to himself sometimes. But other than that, yeah, that's my baby though. That's my baby though. What about Capricorns? I love Capricorns' dirty draws. Would drink their bath water. Love them. I love them. I don't even know how to like... Capricorns are the type of people where like when they care, they care. When they don't, they don't. I love that. That's authentic to me. Like when they care, they care. When they don't, they don't. They straight down the middle with their shit. They like, all right, bet. Like, cool. Like a Capricorn is somebody you just don't want to get on. You don't want to get on a Capricorn's bad side because Capricorns are people pleasers. They do for a lot of people, but that's the point. The thing about Capricorns is they tend to be people pleasers. Like they try to accommodate everybody around them. So when you do finally push them to that point where they feel like they did everything and they just gave and gave and gave and they were taken advantage of, oh my God, watch the fuck out because here comes the tsunamis. Here comes the hurricane. Here comes the tornado. Here comes the earthquake. Everything breaking the scales. Richter, the fucking the F scale. Like they're like they don't play, bruh. So you always want to stay. You always want to stay on their side. You know what I'm saying? You always want to stay on their side. We do for the people that care about. Yeah, Capricorns are not in the business of doing for everybody. They're not Libras. They're not Libras. Libras want to be everybody's lover and hero. September Virgo. It depends, male or female. May Taurus? No, let's talk about Tauruses in general because it don't matter what fucking month y'all was born in. Y'all are intelligent. You tend to be good with money, stubborn, successful, loyal, arrogant as fuck, can't be taught anything once you feel like you know some shit. Definitely antagonistic. Definitely narcissistic to a certain extent. You're not narcissists, but you have narcissistic traits. Defend the people they love fiercely. Like literally will do anything for the people they love, but also will hold it over their head that they did it. Like you'll do for the people you love, but you won't hesitate to remind the people that you love that you did what you did for them. You see what I'm saying? And you have to understand, guys, when I make these generalizations, it's a generalization for a reason. Of course, there's going to be some of you guys that are deviate from the prognosis or deviate from, you know, the norm, right? Like, so I'm not saying that every single Scorpio or every single Aries or even every single Aquarius, like, I'm different from a lot of Aquarius, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then I'm also very much like a lot of different Aquarius. So it just depends, you know what I mean? How about Cancers? I love Cancers. My mommy is a Cancer. My niece is a Cancer. Like, I love Cancers. Cancers are really, really emotional, very passive aggressive. A Cancer will hate you a Cancer will hate you in secret and smile at you in public. Like, they can't the whole time they plotting your demise. You be sitting there thinking y'all best friends. They be like, yeah, I remember what you did 6 months. I remember what you did 6 years ago. You bitch, you bastard. I hate you. Cancers hold grudges. Cancers don't forget anything you did to them, whether it was good or bad. Cancers love deep. They love very, very deeply. They are, oh my God, they are, if you have the opportunity and the blessing to be loved by a Cancer, like love, and you treat that Cancer right though, if you love a Cancer right and treat a Cancer right, you gonna get whatever you want out of it. I promise you. They are so giving. They are so giving. Sometimes so too much. That's why they always end up mad, because they know they be giving too much, but then they can't stop themselves from giving too much. But then they also mad that you taking advantage of the fact that they're giving too much. That's a Cancer. That's a Cancer in a nutshell, bro. That's a Cancer in a nutshell. But oh my God. But don't get on the Cancer's bad side, because, man, they just... You know what I realized? Like, there's a lot of signs that I don't care if I piss them off. Cancers are a sign you don't want to piss off. When you piss off a Cancer, like, they can be pissed off for, like, ever. Like, you be like, duh. Like, I'm as an Aquarius, when I get mad in a moment, I'm mad at the moment, but then I'm ready to move on. Cancers, they want to be mad forever if you let them. And then if you do want to try to talk it through, then they're going to be like, all right, but I'm still going to be mad about this no matter what. So it's like, how do I reconcile with you? I don't even know how to fix this. I promise you. You got to just, like, with Cancers, I let them have it. That, like, the Cancers, like, my mama, you got it. You got it. Because they're dramatic as fuck. So you got to let them, you got it. You got to let them have it. Have I ever dated an Aries? No. As far as I know, no. As far as I know, I have not. Because there might be a couple of people that I dated before I really got to know their birthdays and shit. But as far as I know, no. I've heard horror stories. Actually, I got a question. I got a question. Are Asian women attracted to black women? Because I see Asian women fan black women, like, even with myself. Like, Asian women are, like, attracted to me, but I can't tell if they want to be a fan or a fame. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, you know what I mean? Like, are Asian women attracted to black women? That's what I want to know. God dang, why is it not a proof in all of these? This is wild. Nikki, do you go to pride parades? I went once in my life. That shit was stupid. I'm never that gay. I promise you, I'm not that gay. I'm not rainbow waving in the flag, go to gay clubs gay. Like, I'll go to a gay club, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not, no, I'm not that kind of gay. I'm not stand in the street and fight for advocate for gay rights gay. Sounds terrible, but I'm not. I'm just not. I'm keeping it a buck, y'all. I'm keeping it a buck. I get annoyed by the other letters in the community too. I'm not gonna hold you. I get annoyed by the other letters, like specifically the T's. I'm just being, y'all want my truth. I'm gonna give it unsolicited. I'm not a great, don't look to me to be like, oh, she's a queer advocate and shit like that. No, I'm not, I'm not Stonewall Jackson. I'm not Stonewall. You're not gonna get that from me. Like, that's just not my vibe, okay? That's not my vibe. So, shout out to everybody that is, though, because I love y'all. Be out, be proud, be gay. That's just not my vibe. Like, I'm just going, you know what I mean? I know, you said, I know you don't talk about Faye May, but have you seen the scenes, behind the scenes kiss? They've improved. Do they got another show coming out? Let me tell you something about Faye May. Their chemistry was off the chain. I always talk about episode 6 of My Marvelous Dream Is You. Episode 6, the sleepover? My ninja. The way they had me up in that joint clutching my pearls and all the tingles was tangling. I was like, oh my God. But then like the beach scene happened and I was like, oh my God. And then the tent scene and I was like, oh my God. So like, you know, that's what's up. I'll give it a chance. Y'all know me. I'm going to give it a chance. Just like I did with Marvelous Dream is You. I enjoy Marvelous Dream is You. But I am very flabbergasted at the people that insulted and attacked Blank the series. You goddamn right I'm bringing it back to Fayeyoko. Because y'all be dogging my people. And I don't like the way y'all be doing that. Because y'all be talking about, oh, that storyline was I couldn't do it. Yeah, their daddies were gay together and so are they? And the mamas made out too? What kind of bullshit is that? So the whole family just went down the line and gayed up like buttons? Sorry, made myself laugh. Bro, like they dead ass, like the whole family just, you know what I mean? Like a shirt. Went down the line like what are they doing over there? And y'all was cool with that though. Y'all was alright with that. Y'all was like, nah, I like this. I rock with it. I rock with it. but Blink is weird. Bro, y'all be annoying sometimes. It be the inconsistency. Like, I don't care if you a hater. I just want you to be consistent. That's the problem. I love me a consistent hater. You know what? If you hate Englot, hate Freem, Becky, and Look Me and Sonya, and Lingorm, and Fayeyoko all for the same reasons. That's my thing. I don't like that you be hating one group, and then the other group be doing the exact same shit, or worse. And y'all be like, nah, but that's cool, though. What's up, Ty GL, baby? How you doing? Everybody linked up wild, yeah. Nikki, you scope denied love? Yeah, I did watch the... Oh, I got that reaction coming because I did watch the previews. I saw some people saying that they ain't think it was cool or anything like that. And I actually kind of like it. I think it's kind of cute. It seemed cute to me. Just off the preview. I haven't watched the first episode yet, but it's on YouTube. So I think I'm going to give it a try. And if I like it, I'll react to it. You know what I mean? You just coming down from the clouds, baby? That's what's up. Yeah, I thought the preview was cute, so I think I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. You know what I mean? Y'all know how I am. I'm going to give everything a try at least once. Well, not everything, because y'all know it's some shit I ain't like. But, you say you not that gay either? Right, baby. Behind the scenes kiss, I'm telling you. Well, link me, bro. So I need... Tag me on my Twitter, y'all. Y'all know what to do. Y'all already know. Just tag me on my Twitter. Y'all ever seen this tattoo? That represents my daddy's side of the family. It's the phoenix with the indigenous tribal woman. If you can see that. Representing my grandmommy. And then, like I said... I don't know if y'all ever seen that, but... That represents my daddy's side. Gotta hold my daddy down. Thank you. I appreciate that. And then, you know, my Thai tattoo. I don't know if y'all saw this, but this is the one I got in Thailand. Hold on. Hold on, let me see. So I got the butterfly. Y'all already know the butterfly represents transformation. Also Yoko, because I know some people think that I hate her, but y'all are stupid. Just because I don't make comments don't mean that I don't show support and love in other ways. Y'all stupid. Anyway, I got this because it represented, like I said, transformation and Yoko. I got the sunflower because it represented openness to love, open-mindedness, open love, open heart. It represents Charlotte and Phi. And then I got, of course, my baby at the top. Come on now. The rose. Unconditional love of self, unconditional love of life, and everything else. Phi. So this was my I got it in Thailand. So that was really special to me. You know what I mean? That was really special to me. What was my first tattoo? My first tattoo was actually this rose, and it was all by itself. There was none of this other stuff with it. It was just that rose. That was it. That was my first tattoo. I got that when I first went into the military too. They was like, don't get a tattoo on your wrist. They was like, because you're going to be in uniform and you're not going to be able to pull your sleeves up. I said, bitch, watch this. And got it and still was able to roll my sleeves right the hell up. One thing you can't do is tell an Aquarius what to do. The moment you tell me what not to do, I was like, what you mean I can't get it? They said, you can't tattoo your arms. I said, watch this. And went and started tattooing my arms immediately. Like as soon as I was in the military, I said, okay, cool. Tell me what the fuck I can't do. That rose kind of looks something I can't say. Well, duh, that's why they call it a rose, girl. You know what I'm saying? The little toy thing, you know what I mean? All right. Now, the line work is crazy, though. You say you was talking about the other one? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know anything about 4 elements? Like what you mean? Like you mean, like, yeah. I don't know how to address that question. Like, I know stuff. I don't know what you want me to know, but yeah, I know some things about 4 elements. Like, I don't know how you want me to answer that. I don't understand. I need more of a specific question. Have you seen Lena Mew? I haven't. I don't even know who that is. What is that? She forgot about her first tattoo already. Okay. I can't see all y'all's comments, so I'm missing stuff. So, yeah. Oh, that's the couple from my safe zone. I haven't seen nothing about them. I normally don't get into a couple until after I watch the Thai GL, right? So with Fayeyoko, I didn't get into them. Englot was the only couple I got into before the GL. Free and Becky, I didn't get into them until after. Fayeyoko didn't get into them till after. Look Me a Song, didn't get into them until after. Emmy Bonnie and Lingorm. So. Oh, child, no, I ain't got no damn rose. What I need one for? What do I need a rose for, baby? I'm old school. I ain't never had a problem stimulating myself. I know exactly what to do. I don't need assistance. I know how to hit it and quit it. Are you going to Fi's new salon? Yes, but I don't think that there's anything they're going to be in there. Like, what am I going? I would literally just be going there as a fan, because like the fuck they gonna do with this in Thailand? I want a genuine answer. I don't know what your fucking question is. Go do your nails. These non-existent nails? Nah, I'm good. They can give you pigtails. Y'all want me to get off this live? Y'all want me to end this live, I can tell. Pigtails? Pigtails, bruh? The Petrichor team is announcing something later, Nikki. I know. I'm super excited. I hope it's a special episode. That's what I hope. I hope it's a special episode. That'd be lit. Shower scene. That'd be crazy. Season 2. If they do make an announcement for season 2, that would be crazy too, though. I said they could keep going with that. See, that Petrichor is a series, unlike these other ones, where I'm not gonna say unlike these other ones, because I feel like there was a couple of series that they could have took a few more seasons. You know what I'm saying? But Petrichor, because it's like a crime show, bro, that could be a recurring series. Imagine that, bro. That would be so lit for Englot. I would love that for them. I really would. I really would love that for them. But I would also be happy with a special episode. if it's a season 2 announcement, hell yeah, bro. I'm all in that. I'm gonna be there waiting with bated breath, bro. But like also like I would also be okay with just like, you know, the announcement of a special episode, maybe like a wedding, because remember they got engaged, so it would be nice to see them get married. And technically, we have not seen Englot get married in none of their shows. Everybody else be getting married. We haven't seen Englot get married in their show. They just had a dream about being married in Show Me Love. That Fa did. Her character, Mina. So that would be nice. You sent me a virtual hug. Thank you, Teak. Appreciate you. I ain't mad at you. You good. Remember with Show Me Love, they hyped it up only for them to re-edit it and it was worse. Yeah, but that's because your homie was involved. This is really being done by a professional production company, team, director, everything like that. So I trust that whatever they give us is going to be what's up. I want your unfiltered opinions on Look Me and Sonya and Fayeyoko. No tips on. I literally told y'all that. I literally said it. I said it. Anybody here who doesn't know what I think about Fayeyoko is wild. Anybody here who doesn't know what I think about Look Me and Sonya is wild. I'm not going to repeat myself. I only need to say it once. You're going to have to wait till this joint is uploaded on Patreon or onto YouTube. Ooh, Emmy with long hair or short hair, if you've peeped her long hair pics. I did peep her long hair pics, and I'm not going to hold you. I like the Emmy with the long hair. I get why a lot of y'all like Emmy with the short hair because it's giving boss and it's like androgynous and everything like that. But y'all got to remember, I'm more attracted to the feminine side of these women, not the more masculine presenting side. While I do enjoy watching their androgyny, I am more attracted to their more feminine side. So when I saw Emmy with the long hair, dog, I was like, oh my God, she is gorgeous, breathtaking. I want Emmy with the long hair, bro. I need Emmy with the long hair. But I get why so many people like Emmy with the short hair, because like I said, it's more androgynous and it's also more masculine leaning type. You know, it gives her more of like a, you know, edgy look and stuff like that. But I love her because I fell in love with her with the short hair, so y'all ain't got to worry about that. But I'm just saying, I prefer her with the long hair. That's just me. I prefer her with the long hair. That's just me. That's just me. Shorty's just gorgeous. Like I knew she was gonna be fine too. I knew it. I said, bro, I need to see her with long hair because I knew it because of her facial features. I just knew she just got these looks. Like I was just like, oh my God, man. No, did you see the edits of Sonya and Look Me without with short hair? Child, both of them could cut their hair, and I'd be like, yup. Yeah, those edits of them with the short cuts, I was feeling that. I said, oh, that's sexy as hell. I think they both looked really, really good with their short cuts. I don't know if you heard, but Emmy was in Show Me Love for a second. Yeah, everybody keeps saying that. I don't know what scene that was, but somebody just tell me, tag me, do something. Gotta show that in the next YouTube. I got you, Nemo. Thank you for all the likes, bro. We almost at 60,000 likes. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. She play a sleepy person. That's beneath her. No, what ought to be ashamed of himself. That is beneath Emmett. He ought to be ashamed of himself. Now I got my baby playing a sleepy person. He ought to be ashamed of himself. Oh, the scene with you don't win the crown? Okay. I'm gonna have to go watch that. I ain't picking up that shit anyway. I'm sorry. Do we know when the Four Elements is going to air? You know what? I don't even think they started filming yet, right? Bro, I love my hand. I'm sorry. I fall in love with myself every day. I'm sorry, guys. Go ahead. Go. What'd you say? They start filming in July. Bro, Unlimited Love, Four Elements. If Petrichor got some special episode or a season coming out, that's what's up. I'm proud of my babies. Gonna keep on working. One thing they're gonna do is get casted to kiss each other every few months, ain't it? One thing Englot gonna do is get casted to kiss each other every few months, ain't it, y'all? They hate each other. Look at how Charlotte's always... I just wish Charlotte had somebody that showed her the same kind of affection as she shows publicly. Fa hates her, guys. Oh my god. Charlotte's really straight, and she's just using Fa, guys. Like, it's so stupid. I can't believe she's falling for her. Y'all hate them more than they hate each other. That's wild, bro. I've never seen anything like that. Like, they genuinely, like, love each other. Like, dead ass love each other. And y'all motherfuckers be out here fighting over them. Is wild. Fighting on their behalf against each other. Meanwhile, they at home. I ain't sad about it. I ain't sad about it. Sleep like a baby, no. Y'all saw what Boss asked Charlotte? What'd he say? He said, where your girlfriend at? Her name P5, right? Y'all didn't see that clip? Y'all didn't see that clip? Boss know what? He grabbed Charlotte by the wrist, and he said, where your girlfriend at? He said, she at home, right? Y'all didn't see that? And Charlotte was just like, and Charlotte was like looking up like this. And he was like, she at home, right? And she was like, it's normal. It's cool. Y'all ain't see that? No? Okay. It's normal. When I said, the one you said, he asked her that too. He said, where your girlfriend? Is she at home? Do you miss her? Your girlfriend P5? It's normal. It's normal. Is it old? Are you asking, is the clip old? No, it's from the event that she literally just did. Literally. Just think about it. Literally. 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 Y'all ain't see that? Let me help y'all out real quick. Hold on. I ain't heard about it. I sleep like a baby. No. Oof. Look at my knees. My shit strong. Boy, y'all, I promise you. I'll donkey kick them up. If I donkey kick you, you gonna be hurt. All right, here we go. I'm about to pull it up for y'all. I got you. Hold on. Oh, wait. Hold on. Did I not? Oh, yep. I know what I did wrong. Ah, here it is. Ready? All right, I got you. Oh, no, don't end. Oh, wait. Almost ended the live on y'all. I just meant to flip the camera. All right. Ready? Let's watch it together. That's right there. He said, where's your girlfriend? P5, her name is P5, right? Where's she at? She at home? And that's when Charlotte started looking around saying, oh, it's just normal. It's just normal. Yep. So, oh, my bad. There's that. And then, hold on. I got you. Hold on. Flip camera. And then let me make sure, because I can't be having y'all just looking at my... Okay, so yeah, just so y'all know, these are the translations, you know what I'm saying? So you know I ain't bullshitting you. Hold on, I got you. See the translation? Boss, where did your girlfriend go? She's P5. Boss, do you miss P5? Do you miss her? Charlotte, it's normal. Boss, ha 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 ha. Yay. I ain't mad about it. I sleep like a baby. No, I missed your call. Listen, she looking away like, I don't know this man, right? Sitting at home. They cute or whatever, though. It's funny how people believe everything Noah says except when he says Englot are real girlfriends. You know the best way to the best way to hide in plain sight is act like you don't know what you're talking about, or act like you crying, like you crazy or you a liar. So like when you say real stuff, nobody believes you. It's like the boy who cried wolf. When the boy who cried wolf said there was a wolf and he was telling the truth, everybody was like, nah, ain't no wolf up there. Why? Because they was like, nah, you know. People look at Noah like he the boy who cried wolf, but quiet as it's kept, he ain't never lied. When did he lie? Not about Englot. When did he actually lie about Englot though? Because he ain't never lied about Englot. Matter of fact, I remember when that man sat there and bragged about how he pulled them apart and how they was crying. Remember that? That's why I told y'all have always known my relationship with Noah has always been a love-hate relationship. Because I tell y'all, people may not like Noah, and there's certain things that he does character-wise where I'd be like, bro, are you serious? But at the end of the day, you can't challenge that man's business acumen, and you can't challenge him when it comes to Englot, because nobody knows better than he does what the F is really going on. You said he breaks promises about jobs. How do we know? How do we know that he's breaking promises about jobs? I never said he was perfect. Never said he was a perfect boss. I know that there has been many things, like giving Mean Babe a show. First and foremost, he didn't give them a show. That was a show through a whole different other production company. Nawat never promised to give them a show through Grand. I don't recall him ever saying that he was going to produce a show for Mean Babe through Grand. They were casted in a show that had nothing to do with Grand. Now, if I'm wrong, then call me out on it. That's fine. But as far as I can recall, he never said that he was going to give them a show through Grand. Y'all be mad about stuff? Look. Do you watch any of the videos we tag you in? Yes, I do. I can't watch all the videos because there's more tags than there's me. But yeah, I watch as many as I come across and I see that intrigue me. I don't watch every video people tag me in because why would I? But if it's something that piques my interest, then absolutely. Saludos desde Mexico. Saludos desde Mexico. Did I say that right? I'm sorry, my accent is terrible. Saludos desde Mexico. I'm sorry. I'm so non-techy that I don't even know how to tag you anything. Dog, you're so cute. All you got, baby. If you come across something on Twitter, all you gotta do is be like, put a ampersand or an at symbol, and then just my name. It should come up once you just type in unsolicited. You know what I'm saying? And it should come up. And if you want me to see something, that's how you do it. Don said, yo, I'm so non-techie, I don't even know how to tag you and stuff. That's funny. He's so cute. That's crazy. You said, I don't mean that. I mean, he told the fans to give them a certain sales number, then he would give them a show. Did the fans make the sales number? Can I ask you a question about not about Taiji? Of course, you can ask me a question about whatever you want, baby. Y'all don't have to talk to me about Taiji. You can talk to me about whatever you want. Said, I guess they didn't make them numbers. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Did they make the numbers? How long have I been on live? I don't know, y'all. What time did I get on? I don't know. I can't see. I don't know. I don't know, sweetheart. I don't know what time I got on live. I think it's maybe like hour or two, something like 2 hours or something. I think, was it like 2? I genuinely don't know. I have no idea. I didn't look at the clock. I just got on live. About 2 or 3 hours. Damn, already? Let me get the fuck out of here. Has it been 3 hours? Child, let me hang up. I said, let me hang up. Dude, this do feel like a FaceTime call. Although I'm the only face that I'm timing. Will you upload? Hold on, wait, baby. Hold on, what's it? We upload this live on Patreon. I got you. Yep. Are you gonna still do reactions to the body cam court cam? So yes, bro. Are y'all? I really, bro. Do y'all like interrogations, bro? My commentary on interrogations be off the chain, bro. I love crime shit. But I don't know if y'all like crime shit. I also like ghost shit. But some people be funny about that. Talking about I don't want to let spirits in my house. Bitch, your spirit is weak if you think you're going to watch something on TV and your spirit going to come in your house. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't mean no harm. But like, that's why I don't be liking spiritual shit sometimes. Because like, religious people be like over the top. Oh my God, I can't watch it. The demons are going to get me. If the demons get you, it's because your mind was weak. Like, you made that shit up. You conjured them. I almost lost my character. You conjured them demons, bro. Like, relax. I like reacting to all that shit, bro. I like reacting to ghost stuff. I even tried to do a couple ghost reactions on this channel, but people were like, I just can't because like my spirit is like, I don't know. You exactly who the devil be looking for, a weak-minded ass. Like, please, bro. I love body cam footage, though. Body cam footage be out of here, bro. I love body cam footage. To react to body cam footage be off the chain, bro. Like, some stuff you see be like crazy. Like, I can't believe the cops let these people get away with this, bro. Or I can't believe they even tried to attempt this with a cop. Body cams be funny too sometimes. Yup, facts. Is your live tomorrow gonna be a war room or tribunal? It's gonna be, I'm thinking it's going to be, I think the last one I did was a tribunal. So I think this one's gonna be a war room for Look Me and Sonia's Rabbit Hole 3. And then hopefully I'll be able to get into the beginning of the Lingorm Rabbit Hole, the first Lingorm Rabbit Hole too. So I'm hoping I can do Lingorm Rabbit Hole and then go in, and then at least do like a part 1 of the I'm do the Look Me and Sonia Rabbit Hole, do the whole part 3 of that, and then do the Lingorm, at least start it. You know what I mean? Shaw said, hi, Nikki. I am a silent supporter of yours. I really like what you're doing. You're doing really great. Thank you so much, sweetheart. You're so sweet. Thank you, baby. Would you ever do a video of reacting to Ty GL videos you were tagged in? I like that. You mean like go onto like my TikTok and onto my my Twitter and just click the videos and react to them as I've been tagged? Would y'all like that? Would y'all like that? Okay. That sounds kind of fun.
Because I do see some people react to like TikToks and stuff. And actually, there is one of the videos that I have to react to later for Look Me and Sonia. It is a TikTok edit of Look Me and Sonia. So if you want to send it to me for Lingorm, Frame, Becky, Englot, whoever, then that's fine. That's cool. But there's somebody put a YouTube video together, 24 minutes of Look Me Sonia TikTok edits. Bro, I definitely added that joint to my watch later, and I'm definitely finna react to that. Look me, bro. Nah, hold on. This sound, oh my gosh, she's such an Aquarius, bro. Let me read this comment, y'all. So this person said that Look Me was on, Look Me is so funny. She talked today about letting her Sims die on purpose. Bro. Aquariuses are so dark, dog. Like our humor. Cause the way when I used to play Sims, I used to intentionally get them into fights and get them like in situations where they couldn't save themselves. Bro, I had to stop. I was getting diabolical. I didn't like the side of me that was coming out because, like I said, Aquariuses are like, we're dark, bro. Our humor is dark. Our thoughts are dark. Our love is dark. My liquor is dark. So like we're dark, bro. That's a Sims thing. I used to build walls around. Y'all evil. Y'all are evil, bro. Yo, shout out to all the GL TikTok editors that be making me think I'm watching. Hold on, you said making me think I'm watching a romance movie. Oh my God, y'all. So I'm just getting into the Lingorm editors, so y'all gotta help me with who I need to follow. But right now, my main one I'm following is Xanalore and Darkness. Xanalore and Darkness are like the main Lingorm editors that I've been following. So if y'all on TikTok, so if y'all can recommend any more, please recommend them to me because I'm trying to get some more, bro. Yo said those are the two big ones, bro. They be on it, bro. I freaking love their edits, bro. Trix does a lot of good Lingorm edits too. Can you tag me? So after this live, can you guys like just like tag me in like their latest video, like just, you know what I mean, on TikTok? Please just tag me on their latest videos because I want to, that way I can just go ahead and follow everybody y'all recommend so I can stay up on it. So if y'all can please do that, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it so I can go ahead and build up. Y'all, bro, my Lingorm, all I'm going to say is, I think within the last day, I've downloaded, within the last 24 hours, I think I downloaded well over 200 Lingorm videos for my research purposes. Ah, OG, I love you. OG always knows. I love you, OG. I love you. Within the last 24 hours, bro. Like, it was that serious. 200. I'm not even joking because people sent me timelines. And I know in one timeline alone, there was like 60-something videos in one timeline alone. And I downloaded literally every single video. Every one of them. And so then there was another one that had like 40 or 50-something, like, you know what I'm saying, joints. So I know, and then I went on TikTok and grabbed some stuff on my own. And then I had some other stuff. So I definitely downloaded, within the last 24 hours, it was like 200, easy, over 200, easy. Would you react to TikTok edits? I would. The only thing about TikTok edits is that I got to mute them, y'all, because the problem is that the music gets me a copyright. The music gets me a copyright. So if I do it, then like there's a chance that they might try to end our live, or if I'm doing it on YouTube, or there's a chance that I might, like, even after I do it, when I go back and try to upload the video, I'm going to have to edit all the music out. So it'll just be like a video of silence and me just... just quietly in y'all faces. Just quietly in y'all faces. Are you excited to see Fi Salon opening this month? I so am, bro. We still don't got a name. What's the name? Why not react on Twitch? I can react on Twitch. Only thing is that it don't live on Twitch forever. Even no matter what. Even if I react on Twitch, it gets deleted in 7 days. So like, what's the point? Like, you know what I mean? You only gonna be able to see it for 7 days. Are there still gonna be pink chairs? Is the question. That part. You said Xanalore, and what the other account is called Darkness. Like that's the other one that I watch. It's called Dark, like just Darkness. You know what I mean? Trust me, if you just type in Lingorm Darkness, it'll come up. Would a War Room Live be on Patreon? Yeah, War Room Live or Tribunal, whichever one. Absolute. Oh, I'm yawning, guys. Nah, it'll have one pink chair with a private room. I don't know why I just did that. If you didn't see what I did, don't even worry about it, because I didn't intend to do what I just did. That was just, I don't know why I did that. That was wild. Yeah, I could say the Twitch Live, the Patreon, I could download it. I'm just saying, like, people who would, but it'll never be on YouTube. That's the whole point I'm trying to say, is that it'll be on Twitch, but only for 7 days. I can move it to Patreon, but it'll never live on YouTube because of the copyright, ever. Darkness in You, yeah, something like that. Your mind went there. Look. That pink chair will be waiting for Yoko one day. Do you know who Christina and Amber is? Aren't they the girls that reacted to Englot? Yeah. Not the 41. Stop. I don't care what people say. I'm never giving up on Fayeyoko. Punctuation equals period. Yeah, they reacted to Lingorm. Yeah, I saw that. What new GLs are you looking forward to watching? Cranium, Only You, Harmony Secret, 4 Elements, My Safe Zone. What's the one with the chicks that switch roles? What's that one? My Queendom. The Davika's joint. The prison one. What's that one called? Something Bell. Claire Bell. Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. That's it. Nah, not all of them. Not all of them at all. There's a whole bunch of them that I don't care to watch at all. There's a whole bunch of them I don't care to watch at all. Not a towel. Poisonous Love. Fuck is that? Player? Nah, I'm good. Oh wait, no. Player is Isis joint. Yeah, that one too. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, and P. Poy looked like she involved with that. The same one that helped direct Petrichor. So yeah, Absolute. That's Isis shit. Hell yeah, you right. Yup, that one. Yup. Definitely supporting that. Definitely supporting that. Have you peeped angel numbers for Lingorm? Now, y'all know I don't talk or jump the gun. Y'all know I don't like to jump the gun. I guess you just gonna have to tune in, ain't you? I just gonna tune in for that Lingorm rabbit hole, ain't you? Tap in tomorrow. You see how this joint broke off, bro? My little lock broke, but I had to, bro. Had to snap that mug off, bro. She already has the angel numbers. Don't be acting like you know me, Nelson. Don't be acting like you know me, like we family. Don't be acting like you know me. Design Love is directed from the same company for Uranus 2324. Who's in Design Love? In the club, we all fam. Facts, bruh. Bro, this joint was filtering so many comments today. This is annoying. I gotta figure out. I don't know if it's something I put in this in my settings or something, but I don't know. I've been filtering so many comments, and your comments ain't even off the chain. Like I don't understand why it's being like this. That's so silly. Not that fan sounds like as good as, and it is, and it is. Not as one trying to sabotage. Bought it one dum dum. That's what I call it. One dum dum. One dum dum. You talking about one dum dum? Nah, Shorty don't want the smoke. Shorty don't want the smoke. It's hard to tell by the way I look, but I'm actually a professional business owner of several businesses. Shorty don't want the smoke. They say dress for the job you want. I already got the job I want, so that's how I dress. I retired myself a long time ago. I retired myself a long time ago. I don't work for nobody but me. I get paid to do what I would do if I wasn't doing shit. You understand what I'm saying? She don't want to smoke. My money makes money. And I'm not just talking about YouTube and stuff. If you didn't know, I'm also a published author. Check out my link tree in the bio. Not 1, 2, 3, 4. And about to drop another one. I know sometime it'll happen. About to drop another book. It's already done. I just gotta get it out. It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. Property management. Online retail store. I don't understand why Shorty didn't prioritize her bottom line. Never let your feelings or your ego fuck with your funds. Are you serious? Never let feelings fuck with funds. You hear me? Take that from someone. I'm telling you, never, ever let your feelings fuck with your funds. Ever. 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 Shorty out here begging for H&M covers and shit. Oh, they gonna H&M us to death, ain't they? Meanwhile, you got Piaget, you got Vogue, you got Cons, you got, you know what I mean, on the other side of things. It's like, what you got going on, Shorty? What you got going on? Linemen hitting them up. Where Shorty can't even get linemen? Shorty can't even get the lineman joint, but the greenest flag in Thailand can't, bro. That's wild. You gotta work harder for your prize goose, bro. One Dum Dum gotta work harder for the prize goose that she swore she needed in Cap. Y'all know what foie gras is? You know how to make foie gras? They stuff a goose until its liver explodes. And then they eat it. Her golden goose. See, why are you talking about an exploding goose while I'm eating? I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, that was disrespectful. You're right. It is dinner time for a lot of people. I do apologize. That's why it's illegal in America to have it. That part. I do apologize, baby. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Got that girl doing iPhone photos. She deserves so much more, my guy. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here because I don't want to take up too much more time because y'all know I'm going to be live tomorrow, so y'all stay tuned for that. I'm going to upload this live along with I got Lingorm Day 2 at the BC joint. Y'all already know I got that for y'all. Also got the reaction for Denied Love coming for y'all tomorrow. And then I'm also going to go live and we're going to get to Look Me Sonya and the Lingorm Rabbit Holes popping. So tomorrow's going to be a busy day. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day. You hear me? So y'all make sure that y'all tap in for that. I love you. Deuces. Thank you guys, as always, for tapping in. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, Monty. Thank you for the gift. Thank you to everybody that sent gifts. Thank you for all the likes. We got 65,000 likes. That's what's up. Thank you for all of y'all for tuning in and staying with me. Appreciate y'all. Go enjoy the rest of y'all evening. And tap in for your Thursday. And if it's already Thursday where you are, enjoy your Thursday, all right? Deuces.
People are crazy.